And a very good evening to everyone back in the United Kingdom. Welcome to this, the 60th Eurovision Song Contest, coming to you live tonight from Vienna, the capital of Austria, our host country tonight. This is the Vienna Philharmonic, performing outside the garden of the Schönbrunn Palace. You'll notice they're performing in a sort of plastic tent. That's because who knew Vienna quite wet? One of the most beautiful cities in the world, and yet we might as well be in Middlesbrough. It's been so grim since we've been here. Quite damp. In the 60 years of the contest, we've enjoyed. We've heard 1,400 songs. Not quite that many tonight, though it is the longest Eurovision Song Contest to date. 27 countries performing tonight. The theme of tonight's contest is building bridges. I mention that because the hosts will a lot, so you might as well be prepared. The other theme is circles, suggesting that we are all connected through the magic of song. This, of course, is last year's winner, Conchita. There we all are.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have done the math. It's no secret anymore. Austria is in the lead, and it's no longer possible for any other country to catch up. We are ready to announce the winner. The winner is Austria!
Conchita, still wildly popular here in Austria, on the cover of every magazine. She's even on credit cards. That's how big she is in this country. So, hope you're getting ready for the contest. You can go to our website, bbc.co.uk/Eurovision, and download a scorecard so you can keep track. See if you agree with the final result. Not long to wait till we see Electro Velvet. They're performing 5th this evening. 5th. So it's early doors. I think you'll be pleased with the staging. It's very Eurovision. It's really cute. And I so hope they do well this evening. A lot tonight being made of Vienna and Austria's rich musical history. So many famous composers have lived or worked in Vienna. And they like bread and cheese. And these bubbles and circles are about to morph into a very large ball. And here we go. The ball dropping through the ceiling of the Wiener Stadthalle, where over 10,000 very excited Eurovision fans are waiting for the show to begin. This arena, unbelievably, was finished in 1958, but must have been incredibly modern at the time because it looks great. I think you'll agree. That is Lydia Baish at the violin, Russian-born, internationally acclaimed. And a large round of applause there for that man. That is Udo Jürgens, who won the Eurovision in '66 and was the last person to bring it to Vienna. The door is opening there to reveal the ORF Radio Symphony Orchestra. In this opening sequence, there are over 200 performers involved, and I think you'll recognize the next one you see. Truly, rising like a phoenix tonight. There she is, the reigning queen of Eurovision, Conchita. And the crowd go crazy. This is Conchita meets Mary Poppins.
It's only love that we seek, to break the silence we speak, to find a rhythm divine, so we can shine. For every teardrop that falls, for every question that calls, there is an answer out there, waiting somewhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your hosts, Miriam, Alice, and Arabella.
Look at that. They don't just hold stilted conversations, they sing. That's Miriam, Alice, and Arabella. I've worked with Alice, so I'll be kind to her. The other two are really rubbish. The one in the middle is the funny one. There she goes! Conchita incoming. And who's joining us now? Why, it's the Vienna Boys Choir.
I said okay, yo, this right here. When you walk up on the stage and they all just disappear. Kiss me dear, make me feel like you love me. I listen here, it's the moment that they all been waiting for. Will they remember your name tomorrow? When the lights go on, we about to be on. Who gon' do it? Celine Dion. When the lights go on, we about to be on. Who gon' do it?
Only for the night we're building bridges, and then we stand the test of time. We can build a bridge until it reaches out across the borderline.
And that's how you open a Eurovision Song Contest. In the middle there you saw Left Boy.
Good evening, Europe!
Good evening. Left Boy is the rarest of things, an Austrian rapper. And in amongst
welcome
the,
to the grand final of the 60th Eurovision Song Contest.
Willkommen in Wien.
In amongst the Vienna Boys Choir, you also saw the Power Choir.
Our 27 competing countries.
Dear contestants, the pleasure is ours, and the stage is yours.
That's Arabella. She's special. Power Choir, they provide free musical education internationally. I should warn you, by the way,
Welcome,
there are,
Slovenia.
of course, flashing images and strobe lights throughout the show tonight.
France.
This cavalcade of stars
Israel.
just gives you some idea of what we'll be watching tonight.
Estonia.
Much to look forward to, including a mini Conchita
United Kingdom.
concert. There they are, Electro Velvet. Nice cheer from the crowd.
Armenia. Lithuania.
I must say, and you won't believe me, but the standard of songs is
Serbia.
quite high tonight. Oh, there's Bojana from Serbia. She has proved a big favorite with the crowd here all week. Don't worry, there's the usual dross as well. And lots of things that leave you going only at Eurovision. If you fancy a sing-along, the song lyrics for all the songs, be they in English or another language, are available on the red button. Ah, there's a novelty act this year, Australia. We'll talk about more about that later. I won't be able to explain it, but we can talk about it.
Austria.
Big cheer for the homeboys. The Makes. It's actually a really nice song.
Greece. Montenegro.
Huge excitement in Vienna for this contest. It was last here in 1967. So you know, United Kingdom, it's possible. It could happen.
Latvia.
And of course, the last time it was here, the UK won. That was when Sandy Shaw took the trophy home with no shoes.
Spain. Hungary. Georgia.
So, 27 songs tonight,
Azerbaijan.
followed by 40 countries giving their
Russia.
votes. You heard me. 40.
Albania.
But a bright spot in the voting is Nigella Lawson will be giving the UK results to the world. And that'll be the final country tonight, Italy there. All 27 now making their way to the stage. So the stage is said to form an eye, which is something to do with bridges or circles or music or magic or compassion or... Well, anyway, it's beautiful. And actually, it is beautiful. The stage is a kind of more human scale this year. Still a big arena. That is a pretty good opening, I'd say. Most things you could want there. And some things you didn't, like an Austrian rapper.
What a fantastic opening to our show. Thank you to all the artists here on stage.
Even if you say so yourself, Miriam.
And thanks to Conchita, we have the pleasure to welcome them here in Vienna, the 27 contestants of the grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest 2015.
That's Elise.
Wow, what a crowd here in Vienna. It surely is. The world's biggest music show, or as Australians put it, breakfast TV. By the way, welcome our very special anniversary guest in the contest. Hello, Australia.
Good drinking game is have a shot every time they say good morning Australia. They do it a lot.
And all of tonight's artists will bring life to our motto, building bridges. Bridges between countries, cultures, music styles, and most importantly, between people.
I might write that down,
And that's
Arabella.
exactly
Beautiful.
what Eurovision fans did over the last couple of weeks on our social media platforms. They have been building bridges all over the world.
This is a rather lovely film. And I know it's silly. It's just a song contest. But when you see things like this, you do understand what Eurovision's doing. And it does bring people together on this one night.
What if we would open up the doors? What if we could help each other more? What if I could make you all believe?
The music you're listening to is What If. It was a Russian entry about 3 years ago.
What if we all opened our arms?
Big day for Ireland.
What if we came together
And a big night for
as
Australia.
one? What if we aimed to stop the alarms? What if we chose to bury our guns? Why don't we always reach out to those who need us the most? What if we all opened our arms? What if we came together as one? What if we aimed to stop the alarms? What if we chose to bury our guns? Let's unite and make a change. Let's unite and write a new page. Come on, sinners, come on, saints. Have faith. Why don't we always reach out to those? What if we all stop the alarms? What if we chose to bury our guns? Why don't we always reach out to those who let us
And it does seem like the ethos of last year's winner, Conchita, has really influenced the competition.
That's what we love
It's a
about
very
Eurovision.
good-humoured
The whole world
competition
is
this year.
participating. And to make sure the world remains the great place that it is, we are hosting this song contest as a green event.
Millions of families and friends in 45 countries watching together for one big party like this very big family of 10,000 party people here in Vienna. Hallo Wien, schön, dass ihr da seid.
Last year, an estimated 200 million people watched this song contest. And tonight we're being beamed live to China, I'm told.
And I've got some news for you. For the first time ever, and I'm not kidding, we are even live in China.
We knew that, Miriam. I just told them. Don't bore
I've
us.
been so excited about that news. I've been learning Chinese all night long to welcome our new audience.
Please don't.
don't.
Yeah, I'm
We're
with you,
having
Arabella.
so much fun right now. But being part of Eurovision is not only fun. Actually, it's hard work because
You're
you
making
have
it
to
look like hard
decide
work.
who's going to be the big winner tonight. So make a choice, have an opinion, and shout it out loud. In short, act like a woman and vote.
And this is where I speak English.
Voting is quite
As
easy.
usual,
You can
voting
vote
won't
by
start. I
calling
mean,
the
over
phone
them
number
speaking
shown on
English.
your
Sorry,
screen.
but I have to.
Si par exemple
It won't start
vous
until
souhaitez
after
voter
all
pour la
27
chanson
acts have
numéro
performed
5,
tonight. Please do
composez
not
le
vote
numéro
before
de
then, as your
téléphone
vote
inscrit sur
won't
votre
count
écran,
and you may
puis
still be
tapez
charged.
05.
However, if you want to make a note of the
You
phone
can
number,
also send a
it's
text message over the
090
easiest and most fun way to vote.
152252 from a
Download our
landline,
official
or the
Eurovision
short
app
code from a
via the
mobile
App Store
is
right now.
62252.
You can vote
When the
up
lines
to
do open,
20
you just need to
times
add the
for any of
number of the
these
country
countries,
you
except
wish to
Europe,
vote for.
unfortunately.
This year, you can also vote via the app made by the people people at Eurovision. UK viewers cannot vote by text. For full terms and conditions and details of how to get the Eurovision app, visit the website at bbc.co.uk/Eurovision. Now, to explain a bit more, the results of the viewer vote tonight will be combined 50-50 with the results of the national jury votes. The juries across Europe watched and voted on last night's dress rehearsal.
That was the singing.
I'm ready, let's go.
No, not us. Them.
Yes, that's right.
3, 2, 1.
Let the Eurovision Song Contest begin!
And as I said, many of tonight's performances do contain flashing images and strobe effects, including this first one from Slovenia. They're called Marija, and it's the combination of their two names. They are married and have 2 children. Now, the little postcards this year, the idea is a parcel is delivered to them in their home country, i.e. Slovenia, and the parcel contains a clue. And the clue is they come to Austria and they take part in some traditional Austrian activity. Like, this is lovely. They're going to the Lipizzaner breeding farm where the white stallions are bred for the Spanish riding school. Lovely. Sadly, after about 3 of these postcards, they sort of run out of traditional Austrian things to do. They become quite random. The band's trademark is the headphones they're wearing. Not sure what they're listening to, but hopefully it's not this. Here for you, song number 1.
When you're down low, and there's no place you can go. When you're down low, you know that I'm here for you. You came into my life when I was broken. You heated up my heart when it was frozen, and we got the flow. Now it's up we go. And now that it's your turn, you wanna hide it. A million times already you've denied it. You don't have to fear, you don't have to fight. When you're down low, sinking in the undertow. When you're down low, you know that I'm here for you. 'Cause I know, baby, all the hurt you never show. When you're down low, you gotta let me in your aching soul. You came into my life when I was broken. You heated up my heart when it was frozen, and we got the flow. Now it's up we go. 'Cause you released my pain and let me take it. Just leave it at the door and we can make it. You don't have to hide, I'm by your side. Everybody else sees in black and white. You look it wrong and make it right. Can't I open your eyes? When you're down low, sinking in the undertow. When you're down low, you know that I'm here for you. 'Cause I know, baby, all the hurt you never show. When you're down low, you gotta let me in your aching soul. Cause I know, baby, all the hurt you never show. When you're down low, you gotta let me heal your aching soul. When you're down low, sinking in the undertow. When you're down low, you know that I'm here for you.
And we're off. That was song number 1 for Slovenia. Now, song number 2. The producers put together the running order, and given that no song performing in second place has ever won, I'm guessing they didn't think much of this. Feel sorry for France. The artist is Lisa Angel, and the song is N'oubliez pas, which means don't forget. Sadly, I fear we will. And again, she's got a lovely little thing to do here. She's off to a traditional Viennese tea party at the summer palace of Emperor Franz Joseph I. Oh, she's having a great time. Hopefully, she'll do better than last year when France did, in fact, come last with Twin Twin and Moustache. The staging of this, quite bleak, and there's some drummers who look like they've escaped. Song 2.
Il ne me reste que des larmes, ces quelques notes venues d'autrefois, et le chant de nos prières, nos cœurs qui espèrent, et le vide sous mes pas. Il ne me reste que les cendres de mon village plongé dans le silence. Je ne suis qu'une blessure, un cœur sans armure. Comment survivre après ça? Mais je suis là, je n'oublie pas. Dans mon village, balayé par l'histoire. Et je vis là, n'oubliez pas, effacer des cartes et des mémoires. Je me souviens du rire des enfants, la voix des hommes quand ils partaient au champ, les fêtes des moissons, l'odeur dans les maisons, les éclats d'amour et de joie. Mais je suis là, n'oubliez pas, effacer des cartes et des mémoires. Quand ils sont arrivés, cachés derrière leurs armes, ils étaient des milliers. Ils riaient de nos larmes, ils ont voulu détruire nos croyances et nos âmes avec des mots de haine que l'on connaissait pas. Je suis ici ce soir, au milieu de ces ruines, pour vous parler d'espoir et vous chanter la vie. Et je fais le serment, quand séchera le sang, de reconstruire ma ville, bien plus belle qu'avant. Mais n'oubliez pas.
Well, the crowd in here liking that. Song number 2 for France. Next up is Israel, and this really gets the party started. And by the way, we'd love to know if you are partying along to the show. Do send us your comments and photos of the party you're having for Eurovision via Facebook or Twitter. The best ones will appear on the red button service. Terms and conditions can be found at bbc.co.uk/Eurovision. Now this is Nadav Getch. Now I don't know what they feed them in Tel Aviv, but this kid is only 16. He looks about 35. The song is Golden Boy, and it really is fun. Now, what's going on here, you will ask? I'll tell you. That is Bernd Purenbauer, who is an artist here in Austria, who always dresses up as a white Batman. So therefore, poor old Nadav is dressed up as a white Robin. And why have they painted this thing? Because that gondola was made in Austria. See, postcard 3, they're running out of things to do. Stick with this, it gets great, really fun.
Mama, someone broke my heart again. Tell her I don't think I can take it anymore. tonight. Oh yeah, do you like my dancing? So pull me, baby, I'm your trigger. You know that my love is bigger. Check me out. 3, 2, 1, hey! I'm a golden boy, come here to enjoy. I'm the king of fun. Let me show you how we do it. I'm a golden boy, come here to enjoy. And before I leave, let me show you Tel Aviv. This is how we do it. Hey, 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 hey. This is how we do it. Someone broke my heart again. Now I'm gonna ease my pain, dancing on the floor. I'm a golden boy. Come on, hey, 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 stay. I'm the king of fun. Let me show you how we do it. I'm a golden boy, come here to enjoy. And before I leave, let me show you Tel Aviv. Now dance, come on, dance, come on, dance, come on, hey, hey. Okay, we gotta go. 3 minutes. Bye bye.
Cute to the last drop. Nadiv Getch, golden boy for Israel. I tell you, if that doesn't put a smile on your face, you are dead inside. The commentary box was rocking. You would have thought that would do well tonight, but then again, being in third place at the beginning of the contest, it may be forgotten by the time voting comes along. We'll see. Next up, song 4 for Estonia. This is Elina Born and Stig Rasta, and the song is called Goodbye to Yesterday. Stig is one of the most famous songwriters and producers in Estonia, and he found Elena just singing songs on YouTube. Very exciting. Can you imagine how thrilled they were to get their invitation to do a traditional Austrian thing? Yeah, skateboarding in the rain in a park. Thanks a bunch. Dankeschön. This is staged very nicely. Clever use of shadows and focus pulling. Song 4 for Estonia.
Woke up at 6 a.m. My eyes were closed, but my mind was awake. Pretended I was breathing in a deep sleep pace. Got dressed so quietly, I was frozen by the jingle of my keys at the door. As I got outside, I smiled to the dog. I didn't want to wake you up. My life was never gonna be enough. So I took my things and got out of the way now, girl.
Why didn't you wake me up? I'm pretty sure I would have told you to stop. Let's try again and say goodbye. Goodbye to yesterday. Why would you think like that? Yeah, we fight a lot, but in the end, you and I were a perfect match. I wouldn't want it any other way, but now you're gone and I'm all alone, lying here naked and staring at the phone.
But I didn't want to wake you up. My life was never gonna be enough. But so I took my things and got out of your way now, girl.
Why didn't you wake me up? I'm pretty sure I would have told you to stop. Let's try again and say goodbye. Goodbye to yesterday.
I didn't want to wake you up. My life was never gonna be enough. So I took my things and got out of your way now, girl.
Why didn't you wake me up? I'm pretty sure I would have told you to stop.
4 for Estonia. Okay, sit up, UK. This is the moment you've been waiting not very long for, but here they are. Electro Velvet, otherwise known as Alex and Bianca. Joining Alex and Bianca on stage tonight will be Ryan Hesseltine, Chris Arias, Scarlett Douglas, and Sophie Jones. I'm sure all their friends and family will be very excited in cheering them on. The choreography tonight is by Jay Revel, and the staging's been done by Dan Shipton. I think it's really well staged. It's very Eurovision, and yet it stands out from everything else in the contest tonight. The sort of 20s swing-style song was written by David Mindel and Adrian Bax White. You see, they got to do a nice thing. The little drones with the LED lights, and there's the Union Jack in the background. Oh, I can only imagine how nervous they are. Good luck to Electro Velvet. Big cheer here in the hall. Song 5 for the United Kingdom.
Upset, you're bound to get sneezing or nasty diseases. Take good care when I'm not there, I'm still in love with you.
When I'm on vacation, you be a good patient. Take your medication, I'll worry so each time I go. Try to keep warm, dear, in case there's a storm, dear. Take good care when I'm not there, I'm still in love with you.
Some younger guys with roving eyes may tantalize you with their lies. You must be wise and realize, leave well alone till you get home, dear.
All the other fellas don't wanna make you jealous. No need to feel when you're not here, I'm still in love with you.
Don't walk on the red light, don't stay out at midnight. Don't get in a fist fight, that pretty face can't be replaced.
I'll be out at night, hun. It wouldn't be right, hun. No need to feel when you're not here, I'm still in love with you.
Oh yes.
Everybody dance, everybody dance, everybody dance. Everybody dance, everybody dance. You sounded good, sugar. Don't make a fuss, you need to trust me. This is how it always must be. When I start to think of us, I can assure you I adore you.
Because you're so gorgeous, you need to be cautious. Take good care when I'm not there, I'm still in love with you. You have a fun time, soak up that sunshine. But don't drink too much wine, just 1 or 2 we'll have to do.
I know what you're thinking, so won't be drinking. No need to feel when you're not here, I'm still in love with you.
I'm still in love with you. I'm still in love with you.
Good reaction here in the Vienna Stadthalle.
Thank you.
All the lights worked.
Thank you
Electro
so
Velvet,
much.
get it? Do you see? Velvet, and then there's electric on them. There's some problems during the week, but it all turned out well this evening. A big shout out to Peter Maggs and Albert in Aldershot, Mike and Chris in South Croydon, and Pete and Gemma in Crouch End. They're all enjoying the show so far. Moving on to song number 6 now. This is Armenia. They're called Genealogy, and the song is Face the Shadow. Genealogy is made up of 6 musicians of Armenian descent, but in fact they all come from different continents. And this is them, a traditional Austrian funfair. Not like the others. No, it's Austria. I blame Game of Thrones for this staging. Song 6 for Armenia.
We find so many ways fooling our heart, playing too many games, trying to hide. When you follow dreams, surrender the sorrow inside, face every shadow you deny.
Feels like so many times that life was unfair. Will you run or forget all the despair? If it's breaking you down, remember the power inside. Face every shadow you deny. Time is ticking and you keep thinking that you are tricking your heart. So don't deny, ever don't deny. Listen, don't deny. You and I cross the ocean of blues, happy you'll be.
Once you've risen, you are meant to be free.
When you're feeling afraid, remember there's hope inside. Face every shadow, purified. Time is ticking, you keep thinking that you are tricking your heart. So don't deny, ever don't deny. Listen, don't deny. You and
That was worse than I remembered. I would have warned you, but seriously, that in dress rehearsal, it was not that terrible. That was Armenia, Face the Shadow. I may speak too soon, but I think we've really plumbed the depths of tonight's contest. That's as low as we go. Right, song 7. This'll pick us up. Lithuania, Monica and Vaidas. The song is This Time. Now, the Lord loves a trier. Monica's entered this competition about 5 or 6 times. She even tried to enter the Junior Eurovision Contest in 2007. Never got in. She finally gets in with Vaidas, and then they make her do a bungee jump. I mean, this is tempting fate. But luckily, let's go with luckily. She survived, and she's performing for this evening. It is, in fact, a very bright and breezy song, presented in a very nice way. And if you'd like to sing along, the song lyrics are on the red button. Song 7 for Lithuania.
This time, I think I'm falling in love. This time, you're sent from heaven above.
My God, stop for a minute and think. How about we just go out for a drink? Whoa, whoa, whoa. 'Cause every time I close my eyes, I feel you near. I'm feeling love, love, love. Round and round and round and round and round we go. I'm feeling love. hands up in the air. I'm feeling love. I'm feeling love. I'm feeling love. I'm feeling round and round and round and round and right in my heart.
Get a room, you two. Song 7, Lithuania. They will not confirm or deny whether or not they're going out with each other. Though I'm pretty confident none of those backing singers are actually dating each other. Well now, this is the dark horse of the competition. Song 8 for Serbia. Bojana Stemenov is the singer, and the song is Beauty Never Lies. It is one of those songs that's taken on a life of its own and has become such a favorite here in Vienna all week long. People have been singing it. Everywhere she goes, she attracts huge crowds. Bojana is really this year's Conchita. I should warn you, we are now starting a run of performances which contain flashing images and strobe effects. This is a really classic Eurovision song with staging that echoes Eyes Wide Shut and then a little hint of Bucks Fizz, I'd say. Beauty Never Lies, Song 8.
In a shadowy world lived a dazzling girl, unaware of the light she'd imprisoned inside. Took a million mistakes to lead her to daybreak, but she made it through. Now I know the truth. Beauty never lies, never hides, never gives a damn. Beauty never lies, no it cries. Here I am. Finally I can say, yes, I'm different and it's okay. Here I am. Had to shatter the fears, laughing in the mirror, undermining me. Now, at last I see, beauty never lies, never hides, never gives a damn. Beauty never lies, no it cries. Here I am. Finally I can say, yes, I'm different and it's okay. Here I am. Here I beneath the veil of skin, my heart entangled in. Beauty's embodied beneath the mask of shame. My soul is set aflame. Beauty never lies. Beauty never Finally I can say, yes, I'm different and it's okay. Here I am. Here I am.
Oh, come on! That was worth the price of admission. An instant Eurovision classic. Beauty Never Lies. Bojana Stemenov, they love her here in the hall. Fingers crossed she does very well in the voting tonight. A quick hello to James Warren and the West Hollywood boys watching, Steve and Susan in West Wickham, Becky and Ben in Croydon, and Mark, Bailey and Madge in Wapping. This is song 9, Norway. This is Moorland and Deborah Scarland, A Monster Like Me. This is a very mysterious song, mysterious in so many ways. One, Bojana has lent Deborah that odd pan scourer thing from her hair. She wears it again. I'm not joking. And the two of them are dressed slightly like people who work in a very posh private hospital in the future. He says he did something awful as a young boy. We don't know what it was, but it might have been like this song. Song 9 for Norway.
Honey, I'm telling the truth. I did something terrible in my early youth. My mind went blank, I lost control. I was just a little boy, I did not know. I better let you go. To find the prince you thought you found in me, I better set you free and give you up, and just wave and say goodbye and let you live without a monster like me.
Honey, what am I to you? Now I have pulled the trigger on this awful truth. Oh, hold me now, 'cause I'm burning out. Sing me something beautiful, just make it stop.
I better let you go. To find the prince you thought you found in me, I better set you free and give you up, and just wait and say goodbye and let you live without a monster like me.
Well, now I feel bad, because in fact, I enjoyed that much more than I remember.
So much.
And I think that's the best performance they've done in the rehearsals I've seen. Into the crowd now, where Miriam and Elise await.
The grand final of the Eurovision Song Contest is apparently also a big party!
There's some
And
people
we're
from the
now
United
in
Kingdom.
air with the most dedicated Eurovision
Go on, wave at
fans.
them. Wave at them.
So many good-looking men, Miriam.
I know it's
Not in
paradise.
this
I
shot.
told you, didn't I? Unfortunately, no one so far gave me his phone number, which is not fair and quite
Oh,
sad.
Miriam, you're hilarious.
Thank you. That's kind. I love you, babes.
I think phone numbers are getting
She's
out of
cool.
fashion anyway. You don't even need them to vote anymore. Simply download our official Eurovision app and you will be ready to vote as soon
And
as
if you go
we
to
open the phone lines later on.
To
bbc.co.uk/Eurovision,
support
you
your
can find out how to
favorites.
download
And
that
if you
app.
haven't picked a favorite yet, here is your next chance. Everybody say hey,
Hey.
to Sweden.
This is the bookie's favourite. That's Mans Sommerlo, and the song is Heroes. I have to say, it is one of the cleverest bits of staging that I've seen at Eurovision. It's very simple. It's all just done with front projection, but it is so clever and imaginative and truly effective. Good-looking guy, big pop song with touches of electro folk. This might be our winner. Now, did you know that the Mars suit, for that's what he's wearing here, was developed by the Austrian Space Forum? This could just be gobbledygook, but I'm reading it out, why not? And this is the Dachstein Ice Cave. That ice is 500 years old. I wonder if the wine is cold. This could be our winner. Song 10 for Sweden.
Don't tell the gods I left a mess. I can't undo what has been done. Let's run for cover. What if I'm the only hero left? You better fight, you're off your gun once and forever. He said go dry your eyes and live your life like there is no tomorrow, son. And tell the others to go sing it like a hummingbird, the greatest anthem ever heard. We are the heroes of our time, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds. We are the heroes of our time, heroes, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds, heroes, we are the heroes of our time, heroes, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds, heroes, the crickets sing a song for you, don't say a word, don't make a sound, it's life's creation. I'll make worms turn into butterflies, wake up and turn this world around in appreciation. He said I never left your side when you were lost, I'll follow right behind. Was your foundation, now go sing it like a hummingbird, the greatest anthem ever heard. Now sing it together. We are the heroes of our time, heroes, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds, heroes, we are the heroes. Now go sing it like a hummingbird, the greatest anthem ever heard. Now sing together. We are the heroes of our time, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds, we are the heroes of our time, heroes, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds, heroes, we are the heroes.
Already a huge hit across Europe. That, if not the winner, is certainly top 3. Sweden, song number 10. Good evening to Rhoda, watching in Bandon, Tom and David in Shoreditch, Ben Bunce and all the boys, Dan Sidley, Luke, Gavin, Nikki, Dave and Jade, all watching up there in York. This is John Karaganis. One thing I should have done. Now already this is a great night for him because they've made it through the semi-final. They didn't do that very much in the last, I think in the last 8 attempts, and he got through twice. So tonight is great for him. This traditional Austrian activity, paddleboarding in a march, less good. I like this song. There's lots of cheese, but this seems authentically romantic. And it's really quite nicely staged as well. Song 11 for Cyprus.
Tonight the rain is falling, I'm feeling cold, and I'm out of my mind without you. My head is spinning like a top, back to the time we had a lot going on. No, my world lies shattered, how quickly life can change. I always did everything for you. I gave you my heart, you gave me yours too. You make me feel I was really someone, but there's one thing I should have done. One day you think you have it all, the next you're staring at the wall in a dream. The road that once was paved with gold has turned a rusty shade of all the saddest colors in the world. Now my life's in tatters, how quickly it all can change. I always did everything for you. I gave you my heart, you gave me yours too. You make me feel I was really someone, but there's one thing I should have done. I should have been there for you. I should have been there for you. I should have been there for you. I should have been there. I didn't do everything for you, but I tried so hard, and that's the truth. To make you feel you were really someone, but there's one thing I should have done. I nearly did everything for you, but I broke your heart, now mine's broken too. Oh, in your hour of need, I didn't come. That's the one thing I should have done. Thank you.
Song 11 for
Thank you very much.
Cyprus. He's a really nice guy, very well liked among the other contestants. I wish him well. Okay, song 12. Our special guest for the evening, Australia. That is Guy Sebastian. He's a big star in Australia. He's had 6 #1 singles, 2 #1 albums, sold millions of records. And tonight he's performing a song called Tonight Again. It's a pretty standard pop song. It starts off with a Michael Jackson Earth song and then morphs into, I don't know, sort of Britney Spears, Justin Bieber sort of pop song. Should they win tonight, they won't be going to Australia. They'll be able to pick whatever European city they wish and they can offer it to them. The good news is, of course, though, Australians can vote for Electro Velvet. So if you've got any relatives over there, give them a nudge. You know, we're not above begging. Song 12 for Australia.
Oh, everyone's got the problems. There's always something on your mind. Oh, but tonight we ain't gotta solve them. For now, let's leave them all behind. And do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. Oh, get on it. Ooh, get on it. I don't want tomorrow. Oh, baby, tonight's so good. Tonight's so good. This is one tough act to follow. Oh, baby, tonight's so good. Forget tomorrow. We can do tonight. mood. They may be right, but only maybe. Yeah. But I can guarantee what we got is what they want. Ha. So do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. Oh, get on it. Ooh, get on it. I don't want tomorrow. Oh, baby, tonight's so good. Tonight's so good. This is one tough act to follow. Oh, baby, tonight's so good. Forget tomorrow. We can do tonight again. 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 Say, do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. Do what you want. Oh, get on it. Ooh, get on it. I don't want tomorrow. Oh, baby, tonight's so good. Tonight's so good. This is one tough act to follow. Oh, baby, tonight's so good. Forget tomorrow. We can do tonight again. Tonight's so good. This is one tough act to follow. Forget tomorrow. We can do tonight again. We can do tonight again. Forget tomorrow. We can do tonight again.
Guy Sebastian there for Australia. A good, strong pop song. It was tipped to do very, very well, but now you see it in the context of the other performances. I'm not sure if that's a winner. This next performance contains flashing images and strobe effects. It's Belgium, and they're represented by Loïc Notet. He's 19. He wrote the song himself. It's called Rhythm Inside. It's not your typical Eurovision fare. Some people loathe it. I quite like it. But not sure if it's going to get the votes. Tim, Tom and Hervé are watching Clapham. Andreas and Sebastian. Daz, Mark, Craig and Keith watching at the Duke of York Cinema Eurovision Party in Brighton. That's one of the biggest parties, I think, back in the United Kingdom. I wonder who they'll be voting for. Will it be Belgium? Song 13.
Listen to the sound of thunder rolling in the soul down under. Fire beneath their skin, it rumbles. Step to the step of the drum that rolls inside. Be you enemy or lover, we were put here to discover the heart that beats within each other. We're gonna wrap up, we're gonna wrap up tonight. And if we die tomorrow, what do we have to show for the wicked ways down below? The rhythm inside is telling us we can fly tomorrow on the beautiful wind that blows on a cosmic track. Love attack, I'm gonna get that rhythm back. on the beautiful wind that blows on a cosmic track. Love attack. I'm gonna get that rhythm back. We're gonna wrap up tonight. 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 And if we die tomorrow, what do we have to show for the wicked ways down below? The rhythm inside is telling us we can fly tomorrow on the beautiful wind that blows on a cosmic track. Love attack. I'm gonna get that rhythm back.
Well, now they liked it in here. It's hard to know whether that will go well or not. It's not your typical Eurovision fare, but maybe that will help it. Loic Neutet was his name. And they haven't been in the final for a long time, Belgium, so good for him. Next up is Austria. Now, the producers of the show here in Vienna decided the performance order for tonight, but in the interest of fairness, they picked Austria's position out of a hat, and here they are. Song 14. The band is called The Make Makes, and the song is called I Am Yours. Now, because they're locals, presumably that's why they really drew the short straw in their Austrian traditional experience. How grim does this look? And I read with interest, it was 4 degrees centigrade when they filmed this. That fire behind them gives you an indication of something that occurs in this song. Don't worry, it's meant to. We don't need to evacuate the building, but it is really quite dramatic. Keep an eye on the piano.
Anytime that you're thinking of me, then you might want me. I come on over, don't you know? Anytime, any place, I'm yours. You're a lesson that I love learning, so anytime that you've got a yearning, don't you know? Anytime, any place, I'm yours. You're what I belong to, the one thing that feels true, everything I could ever want. If you ever need me, I'm waiting on you to walk right through the door. Anytime, any place, I'm yours. If you're hoping for a second chances of stolen kisses, I got the answer, don't you know? Anytime, any place, I'm yours. You're what I belong to, the one thing that feels true, everything I could ever want. If you ever need me, I'm waiting on you to walk right through the door. Anytime, any place, I'm yours. You're what I belong to, the one thing that feels true, everything I could ever want. If you ever need me, I'm waiting on you to walk right through the door. Anytime, any place, I'm yours. Anytime, any place, I'm yours. Thank you, son. Thank you.
Well, The home crowd loving that. The makes. You sort of see the piano start burning and you think, oh, it'll go out in a minute. But that was, it was a proper
those
bonfire
boys
in that
from
piano.
Austria. The makes, everybody.
Ah, Conchita, who's looking after the green room.
I truly love their song. Long hair and a beard, huh? Well, it worked one time. Well, a warm welcome from the green room. The question is, why do we even have a green room? The answer would be because the Eurovision Song Contest is a green event.
Yes, but also because you are the most lovable green mom we could imagine, Conchita. Oh.
Thank you so much. I try my best.
This chat's
Thank you.
great, isn't it?
You
There's
did
some
a
Union Jacks in the
marvelous job
background.
interviewing our contestants in the semi-finals. You really did. But tonight, we have to talk, Conchita. I found out something about you, yes? Last year wasn't your first time in Eurovision, no. Back in 2008, you were... But you better watch this. See it, I knew it. Back in 2008, you were one of the French background singers.
Je suis désolé.
Serious talk.
Big laughs in Vienna.
Sweetheart,
Big laughs.
exactly 1 year after your resounding victory, how do you feel tonight?
I feel so good. I feel so good. Thank you to all of my fans for making this happen. Thank you so much.
Still
Thank you,
wildly
Conchita.
popular in Austria. Was that Alex walking behind there with the Union Jack? I think it was. Okay, on with the competition. And song 15 for Greece. This is Maria Elena, and the song is One Last Breath. Maria is from close neighbour and ally to Greece, Cyprus. So those 12 points are really in the bag tonight. Those are stored. Those are great. It's a slow build, this song. And it sort of harks back to Eurovision songs of the past. She's building a boat with some children. And then, rather worryingly, they just shove a child in the boat and push him off into Lake Constance, possibly to be never seen again. Song 15 for Greece, One Last Breath.
My soul, I guess I'm just the one. You killed me and I'm done. Without a gun, my life will fade. I feel betrayed. Just can't be brave without faith. How could you ever? I'm begging you, tell me wherever you have gone, come back and save me. Don't want to be alone, nothing left. I just have one last breath. I'm begging you, take me out of this fiery hell. Come back and save me. What happened wasn't fair. Nothing left. All that I have is one last breath. Only one last breath. Just pain, fake love and drunk lie. I struggle to survive. I'm still alive. I'm fighting tears and fears apart, but still it's dark inside my heart. I'm begging you, take me out of this fiery hell. Come back and save me.
There she goes. Maria Elena representing Greece. Ooh, hello. That's Knez. He's from Montenegro, don't you know? Now, he's been going for years. It says here a career spanning over 2 decades. Yeah, like 3 decades, possibly 4. He had at least 10 studio albums, and his latest album is out this summer. The song is Addio, which means goodbye. Addio. So now I know what to say to him later when I see him. By the way, if you were thinking of going to Montenegro to get some Botox done, I wouldn't. Apparently there's a real shortage. They've had a run on it. I'm not sure why, where it's all gone. Here's song 16. Brace yourselves.
donijelo, nebo mi te uzelo, još me boli što je boljelo. Dani su mi zidovi, noći su mi okovi, još ti služim, moja ljubavi. Još te ne dam maglama sa planina, još te ne dam vodama iz dubina, a ti kažeš pusti me, živ mi bio, zaboravu predaj me, sad adio. Procvjetao ruzmarin, savio se bijeli krin, meni sve na tugu miriše. Probam da zaboravim, da na tebe ne mislim, ali za tobom srce uzdiše. Još te ne dam maglama sa planina, još te ne dam vodama iz dubina, a ti kažeš pusti me, živ mi bio, zaboravu predaj me.
Well, song 16, Knez there, looking thrilled with that performance. Or upset. Or angry. He's full of emotion. That's the main thing. Quick shout out to Carl, Simon, Kenny, Stu, Kevin and Richard and Darren, with Tracy, Peter, Ed, Zoe and the staff of New York in Manchester, and Melanie, Mark and all the boys up in Highbury. This is Germany. Her name is Anne-Sophie, and the song is called Black Smoke. Now, interestingly, Anne-Sophie didn't win the selection competition in Germany. But the guy who did, when they announced he'd won, he decided he didn't want to do it. He didn't feel ready. So she came second, so then you do it. And now look at her. She's skiing in a wind tunnel. Oh, she's made up. Mind you, that's probably more comfortable than wearing a black cat suit in front of an audience of 200 million people. Song 17 for Germany.
When you look at me, you know you're hard to read, because the face I see is not the one I know. And when you call me baby, what's that supposed to mean? I don't know who you are, how long can we pretend? See the change, I know we both don't have the heart to say. Can't return to what we were, we'll never be the same. 'Cause you say you never let me go, and I said I can't, but now we know that it's too hard to say 3 words, too hard to make it work when there's nothing left to talk about. 'Cause you know the flame is running out. 2 hearts are left to burn, you know we're only left with smoke, black smoke. We're only left with smoke, black smoke. I try to tell myself that it's all in my head, but the truth remains we're just too far apart. You know we're fooling ourselves if we hold on, 'cause we're fighting for something that we don't want. No, just leave it now and walk away. See the change, I know we both don't have the heart to say. Can't return to what we were, we'll never be the same. 'Cause you said you never let me go, and I said I can't, but now we know that it's too hard to say 3 words, too hard to make it work when there's nothing left to talk about. 'Cause you know the flame is running out. 2 hearts are left to burn, you know we're only left with smoke. Too hard to say 3 black smoke. Too hard to make we're only left with smoke. Too hard to say 3 words. Too hard to make it work. Yeah, you said you never let me go. No. Yeah, you said you never let me go. Now we know, to make it work when there's nothing left to talk about. 'Cause you know the flame is running out. 2 hearts are left to burn, you know we're only left with smoke, black smoke. We're only left with smoke.
Black Smoke, song written by Ella Eyre. It was an early favourite, and it might still do well tonight for Anne-Sophie representing Germany. Now, last year, Poland sent us those milkmaids churning butter. Remember them? Well, they've gone in a very different direction this year. The artist's name is Monika Kuzinska, and the song is In the Name of Love. Now, Monika's own personal story is extraordinary. She was part of a very successful Polish pop group. They sold millions of records, they'd won lots of awards. And then, in 2007, Monika, along with the other band members, were involved in a very serious car accident. Monika was left partially paralyzed, and she's been in a wheelchair since. But undeterred, she decided to forge ahead with a solo career. So for her, tonight, appearing on stage, representing her country, must be a very sweet personal victory indeed. Song 18 for Poland.
Every time you're broken hearted, sinking in the sorrow, feel the emptiness and have no faith, no strength to breathe. I wanna tell you, it's gonna be better. You got a greatness within you, beyond the fear. Let's feel the you struggle with the fear about tomorrow, call the angels for the guidance, find another way. I wanna tell you, it's gonna be better. You got a greatness within you. Beyond the fear, let's feel the breeze from heart to heart in the name of love. Beyond the fear, let's build, come on, let's build a bridge from heart to heart in the name of love, in the name of love, in the name of love. Beyond the fear, come on, let's build the bridge. From heart to heart in the name of love. Beyond the fear, come on, let's build the bridge. From heart to heart in the name of love.
Song 18. Lots of big ballads tonight, you'll have noticed that. But of the original 40 countries, there were loads of the ballads. So you've been spared a lot of them. They got whittled away in the semi-finals. Up next is a kind of modern take on a ballad. It's sort of Sia light. It's Latvia. Now, the artist is called Aminata, and it must be one of the worst song titles ever. It's called Love Injected. Grim. Mind you, not as grim as what they made her do. So she gets her invitation to do something typically Austrian. Yeah, she gets a free hoodie and gets asked to lean beside bits of concrete in Salzburg. She must be a good actress, because you can see her in a moment smiling. Look at her. And to add to the fun, she's decided to, well, she's dressed like a novelty toilet brush, to be honest. Song 19, Latvia.
You bring the light to my darkest side, babe. The day, the night, split together side. Ooh, you care, you animate, you got me bare. Bring up the heart rate. Your love revives my soul, and I know you're choosing it all over Your eyes are the mirror. Look under the cover. Love is above all. I'm safe into your hands. Let's move away. The edges expand. Your love revives my soul, and I know you're choosing it all over Show me the source of the light. I'm becoming affected. Seeing the glow of the white is what I have detected. Feeling again in my life. It's a shining reflected. Love injected. Love
Well, now she's won over the crowd here in the Wiener Stadthalle. They're liking her. Latvia. Aminata and Love Injected. Song 20, yes, 20, we're getting there, ladies and gentlemen. 7 more after this, is Romania. The band performing it are Voltage. Voltage are a very popular band in Romania. They've been going for a long time, over 20 years. And the name of the song, De la Capat, translates as All Over Again. And All Over Again is also the name of a charity that Voltage front. It aims to help children abandoned in Romania after their parents leave the country. And that, I think, is symbolized by all the suitcases on the stage. Either that or they don't trust the security in the dressing rooms. Song 20 for Romania.
Cântec de-ar fi viața mea, vesel, trist, tot l-aș cânta, nu aș rata nicio notă. Râu de-ar fi l-aș înnota, până la mare l-aș urma, nu m-aș opri niciodată, știi că viața n-are buton de rewind, să poți să întorci ce-ai pierdut. Nu poți nici să pui pe pauză când nu știi ce-i de făcut. Dacă mâine noaptea n-ar mai avea vreo stea, dacă într-una vântul spre mine ar sufla, tu ai fi motivul, tu ai fi motivul să pot să o iau de la capăt. Dacă mâine cerul ar fi prea plin de nori, dacă nicio rază nu m-ar atinge în zor, tu ai fi motivul, tu ai fi motivul să pot să o iau de la capăt. Aș zbura chiar și o noapte întreagă spre zori în care ai fi tu. Ploile n-ar putea să înțeleagă de ce ne cal când simt tot ud. If the stars tomorrow no longer shine on us, if a strong wind takes me and I will turn to dust, you will be the reason, you will be the reason to start all over again. If the sky clouds over, will darkness never go? If the sun stays hidden, not waking in the dawn, you will be the reason, you will be the reason to start all over again, 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 să pot să o iau de la capăt. Don't leave your children behind.
So that was song 20 for Romania. Now, next up, it's one of the big five. So they did not compete in the semi-finals. They got straight to the final. And I think this song could surprise us tonight. Last year for Spain, Ruth Lorenzo came 10th, and I suspect this will do even better. Her name is Udone. The song is Amanathea, break of day or dawn. And if people do flick through a glossy magazine, they might recognize Udone because she's been dating the Manchester United goalie for the last few years. Again, it's proper Euro fare. a dancer with no shirt on, and defying the lessons of Madonna Gate, she has a cloak remove. Exciting stuff. Song 21.
Se fue sin saber que yo sí lo amé. Se fue sin creer en mí. Perdí la razón, sangré tanto amor que aún hoy siento el vacío. Me lleva contigo. Mi corazón me susurró, a mí no vuelvas sin su amor. Camino al ayer, allá donde estés, hoy reto al olvido. Se fue sin saber que yo no me rindo. Mi corazón me susurró, a mí no vuelvas sin su amor. Devuélveme el alma en pie, devuélveme el amanecer. Mi corazón me susurró, a mí no vuelvas sin su amor. Devuélveme el alma en pie, devuélveme el amanecer.
Well, if cheering was votes,
Gracias.
she'd be at the top of the leaderboard. Song 21 for Spain. Now, the running order, as I say, has been put together by the producers, and they've done a very odd thing. So, lots of up-tempo songs at the beginning, and towards the end, we're going to get some great songs as well. But right now, we are in a slight lull of big female ballads. As I say, if you'd seen us all as semi-finals, there were a lot more of them. This lady represents Hungary. Now, her name was unpronounceable, so she decided to go with her nickname, which is Boggy. Yep, could have called herself anything. Trixie Belle, Flu, anything. She went with Boggy. This is them training her up in case the Austrian piano had got out of control, but happily it didn't. It's a very sweet song, but if you are allergic to man-made fibres, walk away now. Song 22 for Hungary.
Do you know our earth is a mess? All the wars for nothing. It never ends. Everybody deserves a chance. Can you justify all the eyes that will never see daylight? Give me one good reason to hurt a helpless soul, break a heart, kill a mind. Do you know how many innocent are hiding from punishment for crimes they never commit? All alone, do they deserve to die for believing something else? For having a faith someone can stand? Do you know our earth is a mess? All the wars for nothing, it never ends. All the souls all alone, hold them tight. All the souls deserve a chance at life.
You still there?
Dankeschön!
It's over.
Köszönjük szépen!
It really is over. That was a glimpse of Nina Sublati, who is representing Georgia, song 23. Nina writes and performs a song. It's called Warrior. She is fearless. Obviously, this next performance also contains flashing images and strobe effects. So, Nina Sublati, Warrior. What traditional Austrian activity have they given her? Oh, look, nice skirt. She must love that. The outfit she's chosen tonight does involve a bit of roadkill. I fear some Georgian crows were harmed in the making of this outfit. Song 23, Did They Die in Vain?
Fighter, oxymetic, world gonna get up to sea. I'm a wire, oscillating, world gonna listen to me. Violence, set them free, we're so
she goes. Nina Sublati representing Georgia. I think the man on the smoke machine may have nodded off at the beginning of that outfit, that performance. And now the cameraman seems to have lost his way. Oh no, he's found them again. That's what we're supposed to be looking at. Who he? He's Elnur Husseinov, and he's representing Azerbaijan. Now, Azerbaijan have done very well in this contest since they began entering, and I think tonight will be no different. Now, that Zippo lighter might think he's going to just smoke, which is, I have to say, very popular here in Vienna. You can still smoke inside, it seems. Didn't know. But in fact, this is some sort of fire dance. It's the largest floating stage in the world. So many people competing for that title, but hey, Austria got it. The song is called Hour of the Wolf, and it is actually quite a good song, but you may not notice because you'll be distracted by the, let's call them dancers, that are on stage with him. At points you will think they've had a bad oyster, but truly it's choreographed.
I hold my breath. I'm on the edge. Storming hills, I'll be lost and far. I hope they're coming. I can hear them running. I once met peace. He said that he soon would have the answers to this heart. And my mind was made up, I would never give up. No, I won't sleep tonight. If tomorrow comes, I lose my mind. I won't give up my ride. I know every heart deserves a fight. I will be on the throne, rise above with me. I will go till I know, rise above with me. No, I won't sleep tonight. Oh, oh. The wine and wrong, hungry for more. Yellow clothing eyes, I'm hypnotized. I feel brave yet scared, but I'll stay prepared. I'll have my soul as destined. It's reading into the sky. Let me not be blinded by this hurt. Sitting loose, I'm ready for the stars to guide me. No, I won't sleep tonight. If tomorrow comes, I lose my mind. No, I won't sleep tonight. If tomorrow comes, I lose my mind. I won't give up my reason. I know every heart deserves a fight. I will be on the throne, rise above with me. I will go till I know, rise above with me. No, I won't sleep tonight. No, I won't sleep tonight. If tomorrow comes, I lose my mind. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, I think those dancers did him in. They're very good, but it's a bit like on Strictly when those American pop stars come and people are waltzing in front of them and there are applause breaks and things. It was just very, very distracting. Next up is another of the bookies' favorites, and not to stir up any conspiracy theories, but their placing in the running order is pretty much ideal. Song 25 for Russia. Polina Gagarina is singing a song called A Million Voices. Now, Russia are doing everything they can to avoid the boos tonight. One, we've been told in the hall to please refrain from booing them, but also the song. They're all dressed in white. It's about unconditional love and tolerance. And she does a lovely job. She really wins over the crowd. And this may well be our winner tonight. Song 25, A Million Voices for Russia.
We are the world's people, different yet we're the same. We believe in a dream, praying for peace and healing. I hope we can start again. We believe in a dream. So if you ever feel love is fade out, together like the stars in the sky, we can sing, we can shine. When you hear your voices come, you won't be lonely anymore. Oh, a million voices. Your heart is like a beating drum, burning brighter than the sun. Oh, a million voices. Now what's the world is listening from cities and satellites. We believe in a dream. So if you ever feel love is fade out, together like the stars in the sky, we can sing, we can shine. When your voices go, you won't be lonely anymore. Oh, a million voices. Your heart's like a beating drum, burning brighter than the sun. Oh, a million voices. When I look around at these faces, I can see the stars in the sky. We will sing, we will shine. Oh, when you hear our voices call, you won't be lonely anymore. Oh, a million voices. Sing it out, sing it out. Oh, sing it out, sing it out. Oh, sing it out.
Now that cheering is genuine. They like that song and they like her. Polina Gagarina for Russia, and that is going to do well. Cameron, Vic, Stu, Haley, Andrew, Susie, Danny, Matt, and two buns in the oven, I'm told, are watching. Ben, Gerardo, James, Tash, Paul, and Rachel. They're watching as well, and they're about to see Albania, the penultimate song. Yes, you heard me, it's the second to last. Only one more after this. And now don't put the kettle on during this. It would be tempting, because we have a real show closer for you. The final song, song 27, is fantastic. And this is song 26. Her name is El Haida Dani. The song is I'm Alive. She loves entering competitions. She was in Albanian show Star Academy, moved to Italy, won The Voice, and now look, she's driving a snowplow. Dreams can come true. Song 26.
I was too afraid right from the start to even let you welcome in my heart. You cut it deep and left it bleeding hard. Will I ever heal this painful scars? I just can't help it. I'm out of breath. I'm
Okay, it's 3 minutes we'll never get back, but look at it this way, we'll never have to hear that again. That was song 26 for Albania. But now, here is the show closer I promised you. It's Italy, again, one of the big five. Now, last year they didn't do very well. They came 21st out of 26. But this year, I suspect they'll do a lot better. The group are called Il Volo, and it's an operatic pop trio. They were formed back in 2010. Since then, they've done extremely well. They toured the world. In 2012, they joined Barbra Streisand on the North American leg of her tour, which that alone you would think would qualify them for some success in this competition. And their debut album reached the top 10 in America. The song is called Grande Amore, and it's a rousing finish. Keep an eye on the sweet one with the glasses. Even he looks surprised that that voice is coming out of his little head. Our final song for Italy.
Chiudo gli occhi e penso a lei, il profumo dolce della pelle sua, è una voce dentro che mi sta portando dove nasce il sole. Sole sono le parole, ma se vanno scritte tutto può cambiare. Senza più timore te lo voglio urlare, questo grande amore, amore, solo amore, è quello che sento. Dimmi perché quando penso solo a te. Dimmi perché quando vedo solo te. Dimmi perché quando credo solo in te. Grande amore. Dimmi che non mi lascerai mai. Dimmi chi sei, respiro dei giorni miei d'amore. Dimmi che sai che solo me sceglierai. Ora lo sai, tu sei il mio unico grande amore. Dimmi perché quando penso solo a te. Dimmi perché quando amo solo te. Dimmi perché quando vivo solo in te. Grande amore. Dimmi che non mi lascerai mai. Dimmi chi sei, respiro dei giorni miei d'amore. Dimmi che sai che non mi sbaglierai mai. Dimmi chi sei, che sei il mio unico grande amore. Che sei il mio unico grande
Our final song this evening, taking the roof off the place. Il Volo, representing Italy. So that's your lot. Quite a mixed bag this year.
Thank you.
A lot of ballads, obviously, but also some great pop songs. Voting will open shortly and will be open for approximately 15 minutes. Please do not vote yet, as your vote will not count and you may still be charged. Phone votes cost up to 16p from a mobile or BT landline. Other networks may vary. Full terms and conditions at bbc.co.uk/Eurovision. You can also vote using the Eurovision app. Votes made via the app cost 15p from a mobile. For full terms and conditions and details of how to get the app, go to our website. And remember, UK viewers cannot vote by text.
Not as good looking as this trio over there.
Oh, they've
This is
changed.
sweet, darling, thank you. But now the attention is not on us. No, it's on you. You at home.
Now this is an awkward
Who do
filling.
you want
for
to
our
be
ladies.
the big winner tonight?
Which of tonight's 27 acts shall take the Eurovision trophy to their home country?
You have to decide now. Are
Not-
you ready,
Not
Europe?
quite now.
And Australia?
Oh, and Australia. that's
Start voting now.
it. Right, that's it. Lines are open now, and they remain open for approximately 15 minutes. To vote from your landline, call 090152252, or to vote from your mobile, call 62252, followed by the number of the country you want to vote for. For instance, Slovenia here, you add 01 to the number. If you want France to win, dial the number followed by 02. Is Israel your favorite? Then add 03. For Estonia, add 04.
So I took my things and got out of your way now, girl.
Now, I'm sure I don't need to tell you, but you can't vote for the United Kingdom. Electro Velvet, Song 5. But if you know anyone in Australia or people abroad, give them the nudge. Every vote counts. Oh, I do hope they get some votes tonight. Is Armenia your favorite? Dial the number plus 06. For Lithuania, at 07. To vote for Serbia, dial the number plus 08. If you think Norway should win, it's the number plus 09. If Sweden's getting your vote, it's the number plus 10.
But there's one thing I should have done. I should have been there.
For Cyprus, add 11.
I should have been there for you.
If you're voting for Australia, it's the number plus 12.
Oh, baby, tonight's so good. Tonight's so good. This is one tough act to follow. Oh, baby, tonight's so good.
If we die tomorrow, what do we have to show for the wicked ways?
To vote for Belgium,
The rhythm inside is telling
it's the number
us we can
plus
fly
13.
tomorrow on the beautiful wind of love.
I'm waiting on you to walk right through the
For our hosts, Austria, you add 14.
I'm yours. Anytime, any place, I'm yours.
Nothing left, all that I have is one last breath.
For Greece, add 15.
Only one last breath.
If you'd like to see Montenegro walk away victorious, it's the number plus 16. For Germany, add 70. To vote for Poland, you dial the number followed by 18. For Latvia, add 19. To vote for Romania, you dial the number followed by 20. If you think Spain should win, add 21. For Hungary, it's the number plus 22. If Georgia is getting your vote, add 23. To vote for Azerbaijan, it's the number plus 24. Is Russia your favorite? If it is, you add 25 to the number. If Albania is getting your vote, you add 26. And finally, if you want Italy to go home victorious, you dial the number followed by 27. You can also vote via the Eurovision app. Votes made via the app cost 15p for mobile. For full terms and conditions and details on how to get the app, go to the website bbc.co.uk/Eurovision. And remember, UK viewers cannot vote by
As
text.
you might know, music is very, very, very important in Austria. I mean, hey, even the hills are alive with the sound of music.
Oh, Miriam.
Sound of music?
Yeah.
A famous movie, I knew it. A famous movie.
We're coming up to the interval act
no
now. It's a
Austrian has ever
bold
seen,
choice
but
by
rest
the
of world has.
ORF, the organising broadcaster here in Austria.
Variety and diversity in Austrian music, and we
It's a band called Martin Grubinger and the Percussive Planet Ensemble,
There are many. He's
plus
one of
the
world's
Arnold
most
Schoenberger
famous
Choir.
percussionists and Austrian.
And it's a
Ladies and
big
gentlemen,
festival of
Martin
percussion,
Grubinger
and it takes over the whole arena. And in rehearsals, it's really taken the roof off the place. I hope you enjoy it. Not sure why we saw a bit of Azerbaijan there, but we can pretend we didn't. Here's the interval. Enjoy. first part of her interval act. I'm not sure how that worked as a television spectacle, but in the hall, it went down a storm. The Percussive Planet Ensemble plus the Arnold Schoenberg Choir, but mostly Martin Grobinger. He's only 31 years old, but already an internationally acclaimed percussionist, and he did that whole piece based on themes from famous Austrian composers. There he is, sweaty and smiling. He must be thrilled. 31.
Merci beaucoup pour cette magnifique prestation.
Right,
Martin
there's going to be a
Grobinger
recap
and
of
the
all the
Percussive
songs in a
Planet
moment.
Ensemble.
You know the drill by now. You dial 090-152252, or to vote from a mobile, call 62252, followed by the number of the country you want to vote for tonight. Calls cost up to 16p from a mobile or BT landline. Other networks may vary. Please ask the bill payer's permission. For full terms and conditions, go to bbc.co.uk/Eurovision.
Might be very close, so even a single vote could make a huge difference. So just in case, have a very last look at all the songs and the numbers again.
We will, Alice. Thank you very much. While we do that, I'll give some shout-outs to people having parties around the country. Matt, Julia, Arabella and Chris in Shepherd's Bush. Barry and Martin and Rob and Paddy and the Angel. In Shadwell, David, Bertie, Matt, Harvey, Tom and Fiona. Darren, all by himself in Clapham. But St. Tracy, a nice time. Dylan and Carl of Woody in Burgundy. There's posh. Peter Price and his husband, Phil and Robin. Alison, Simon and David in Belsize Park. And Lee, Stephen and Clem in Cheltenham. We've had a few notes about a long-standing Eurovision fan. He used to come to the contest every year, Paul Cottingham, who sadly passed away, and a lot of people are remembering him tonight. Hello from the Commons household in Lytham St Anne's, having our yearly Euro party with our best pals, Alec and Mary Carr. The wine's chill, the ribs look amazing, the cheese board's getting to room temperature. Hope it's not sweaty. Liam Anslow, please say hello to Oakham Church in Tividale. We're hosting a Eurovision night on the big screen where we're having a sweepstake, even though the church pastor is not a keen fan of the whole Eurovision bonanza. What's wrong with him? But he's being a trooper and coping through it all the way. Sarah King's hosting her party in Exmouth. She has Graham, that's me, and Conchita, that's her, on her fingernails, and European flags on her toes. What a busy day you've had, Sarah. Sam Mace is gathering some European and Mexican friends together at Zippolite Beach in southern Mexico. Really? We're hoping for a good internet connection and plenty of good banter. And that's a big hug for Conchita from her fans in Mexico. Rachel McCabe wants me to thank her poor husband, Ian, for partaking in the Eurovision night with his scorecard. He's getting plenty of beer to numb the pain. That's the way. Veronica and Rob, they're in Mansfield. Oh, they watched Eurovision together as their first date and are now celebrating their 2 years together. It was meant to be. Really, that was a first date? You're still together? It's the annual Ward Stoddard Household Eurovision Party in Glasgow. Cake, bunting, the entire Eurovision family. Can't stop tradition when it's 10 years running. Best night of the year. Okay. Matt, the students at Linacre College, Oxford University, are taking a break from exams and thesis writing to wear sequins, rate key changes and see who is the best Lordy impression, all under the most fabulous Eurovision bunting. That's your shout out. Smiths and Holroyds in Berkshire, they're celebrating an anniversary with the contest itself. 25 years. 25 years of their annual Eurovision house party. The older kids are back together from North Yorkshire and London for the festivities. Hi Graham, we're having cocktails, Eurovision and fundraising party, fancy dress, games and Eurofun, whilst fleecing our guests to raise as much as we can for cancer charities. Please give us a shout out to make our guests donate more. P.S. My husband is even dressed up as you. Wow. That's commitment. And that's Jess in Aylesbury. Please give a shout out to my wonderful wife, Pat. We got engaged 49 years ago and Cliff Richard sang congratulations. We always watch the show. It's our way of celebrating a wonderful life together. 47 years, wed this September. Hope you can do this. But I have now. That's Trevor Gilbert in Hitchin in Hertfordshire. This is our first Eurovision Song Contest party. Please say a huge hello to Emma, James, Debbie, Mo and Vicky. We're in Coventry and we want England to have 12 points from someone, please. Wouldn't that be great? Maybe Australia will give us the old 12 points. Don't forget, Nigella Lawson is sitting in England waiting to give her votes. Hi Graham, Adam and I, that's Paul, they're at a Eurovision party in Derby. Oh, now. I'm good. Should I read this out? Okay, I'm reading it out. Adam, I hope this goes well. This is Adam and Paul. He's going to ask Adam to marry him with our best friends, Tori, Tony, and their son, Ollie. Give us a mention. Paul Sutherland Ray and future hubby Adam Smith from Bramhall, Stockport, Cheshire. Hope that went well. Paul Hollywood's watching with Mary Berry and Mel and Sue. They've sent us a picture. They're all in dressing gowns, sort of a pajama party. Please give a shout out to Barnsley Girls on tour gang. Fancy dress, food from around the world, lots of alcohol to help us cope with the voting. Yes, 40 countries voting tonight. 40 countries. Hi Graham, would you please say a big thank you to all my loving friends who have showed up in fancy dress to celebrate tonight. Our fancy dress theme was The Sound of Music. Oh, well, really, you run with your theme. Well, we're nearly done with this recap. A couple more quick shout-outs. This is Bourne calling. We're watching our beloved Eurovision while celebrating my 40th birthday with the Eurovision Style Party. And that's from Kirsty. Happy birthday. And finally, a big shout-out to the Newton Euro Party in Trowbridge. But don't forget, you can vote via the Eurovision app. Votes made via the app cost 15p from a mobile. For full terms and conditions and details on how to get the app, go to the website bbc.co.uk/Eurovision. Remember, UK viewers cannot vote by text.
Now.
This is really the longest minute of your lives, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe
as
you at
Arabella,
home need some
Miriam,
last
and
advice
Elise
from our audience. Vienna.
wait
Who do you
for
think
zero.
should win the Eurovision Song Contest 2015?
It's not killing that much time, is it?
Exactly,
Is it,
that would
Arabella?
also be my choice, but it's up to you. Remember, if you don't vote for your favorite song, you can't complain about the winner afterwards. Well, you can, but we won't listen, sorry.
Only 32 seconds
You say
until we
only.
close the phone lines.
Quite a lot of
you
seconds,
can still
isn't it,
vote,
Elise?
but do it quickly.
Really quickly.
Europe. Australia.
Oh yeah, let's forget them.
Vienna. Are you ready for
Still
the
20 seconds to go.
countdown?
You can't really start until 10 seconds.
The lines will close in
Speak slowly, Miriam.
10.
There we go. Never gets easier, that bit of the show. Whoa, and that is it. The phone lines are now closed. Please don't vote, as your vote won't count, and you may still be charged. So that's it. Fates are sealed. Good luck, Electro Velvet.
We are unstoppable. Those were the words of Conchita when she received the Eurovision trophy last year in Copenhagen. Tonight,
Well,
she's not
fans of
only
Conchita are in
saying
for a
so,
treat now. A
she's
mini
also
Conchita concert
saying so.
as she performs two of her new songs, You Are Unstoppable and Firestorm. Enjoy!
You don't know me, I don't know you. That's what we tell ourselves inside of our little heads. We could never love again. You don't know me, I don't know you. That's what it's gonna be if you let yourself get in the way of what the child inside you says. And if you have another bad romance, give it another go. It could be beautiful. Wouldn't you like to know? Sometimes she's just gonna leave, yeah. Jump out and just feel the breeze, yeah. You're stronger than you believe. You are. Sometimes it's just gonna hurt, yeah. But you gonna live a life.
Love is like a potion, it's a chemical. So lead me to the water like an animal. But you can never hold me, I can never hold you down. And I can't get enough. My heart is a firestorm, and all that I needed was your flame. And now that you're gone out the door, tell me who could love you more? My heart is a firestorm, and all that I needed was your flame. And now that you're gone out the door, tell me who could love you more? Tell me who could love you? Who could love you? Who could love you? Who could love you? My heart is a firestorm, and all that I needed was your flame. And now that you're gone out the door, tell me who could love you more? My heart is a firestorm, and all that I needed was your flame. And now that you're gone out the door, tell me who could love you
Conchita, the reigning queen of Eurovision. That is her last performance as the current champion. Now, hosting this competition is a big, big deal for Austria. And I think so far you'll agree they've put on a very good show, very slickly produced. But now that's all going to go wrong. We enter the awkward chat portion of our evening. Not just this one, there's more to
Why
this.
did you choose
After this,
those
there's
two
another one.
songs? Are they maybe your favorites from your debut album?
Oh, thank you for mentioning it. Well, no. My whole album is actually my most favorite track list. So, no, I chose You Are Unstoppable because all of my unstoppables are here tonight.
Still
And
so
this song
popular
is dedicated
here
to
in
them.
Austria and across
with
Europe.
Firestorm, I wanted to, dance a little.
And we did dance. But tell us, how does it actually feel to perform again on a Eurovision stage?
This is overwhelming. And that I actually get the chance to do it a second time is just a huge thank you. And again, thank you to all of you. It was such a beautiful, beautiful moment for me. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And I've never asked you, what is actually your personal interpretation of our motto, building bridges?
Oh, well, I think
Never
that the
asked her.
concept of the song contest remains the same now for 60 years. And we come up with lovely ideas to put it into new words, but it's basically that everybody is allowed to come as they are, especially the artists. They're allowed to do the performance the way they want it. There's no judgment. And this is such a beautiful message from the Eurovision to the world that it's all about respecting people.
Well,
Very
very
sweet sentiment
nicely
from
said.
Conchita.
Ladies and
Conchita from Miss
gentlemen,
World, I say.
Conchita!
Thank you.
Well, that awkward chat is over. So let's start another one, but in Italian.
Well, now I would like to introduce you to another Eurovision winner. He's very young, a bit shy, but not when he's on stage. And he is the winner of the Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Please give it up for Vincenzo Cantiello.
Now, bless Vincenzo. He's, I think, 13 or 14, I'm not sure.
Buonasera,
And he was the
Vincenzo.
only boy
Come
who
stai?
entered Junior
Salve,
Eurovision.
benissimo.
And he won.
Well, now, of course, we all would like to hear a little piece of your Eurovision
Yeah, a
song.
little piece.
Ci canteresti un pezzettino della tua canzone del
Little
Eurovision?
piece.
Ah,
In
okay.
rehearsals, this went on a little. Oh, here we go. Okay.
You are my very first love. I will never let you go, perché c'è qualcosa che mi dice che mai più
sei tu il sorriso delle mie carezze, tu il mio solo prime grande amore.
Oh, Elise, a penny for your thoughts. The expression on her face was priceless.
Molto, molto bravo, Vincenzo.
Great voice and not a filling in those teeth. Mark.
13. Okay, that means within 3 years you will be able to sing on that stage, on the grown-up version. Is there something you would like to do? Ti piacerebbe cantare in Eurovision degli grandi?
Sì, sto aspettando appunto di fare l'età giusta per arrivare qui.
So we wish you all the best
You'll
in
probably be
Bocca
old
al
enough to
Lupo.
enter by the time the
And,
voting's finished.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Vincenzo Cantiello.
That's your lot, sir. Off you go.
Arabella, what are you doing right now?
And cue more awkwardness. Arabella's clearly not doing anything.
Hello from the green room. Did you know that the green room was first featured here in Vienna?
There's Serbia.
Yes.
This
Back
guy
in
from Australia behind her.
1967, there were 17 countries competing. Tonight, for the first time ever in Eurovision history, we have impressive 27 countries in the grand final. Give them a round of applause. All great performers, but still only one of these artists will bring back home the Eurovision trophy.
Interesting point you make,
Who's
Arabella.
going to be the big winner of the 60th Eurovision Song Contest? Soon, very soon, we will know.
You say that. She's finished. Nothing else to add. She's... Oh, there we go. Oh, now, this is where we feign interest in the trophy.
There it is. So beautiful, elegant and glamorous. Simply a real piece of art.
Oh, thank you, Ali. Oh, yeah, that's really beautiful.
They're beautiful and very fragile, Conchita. Be careful, because soon you have to hand it over to this year's winner. How does that feel?
Well, it feels overwhelming, and I'm very thankful because I forgot everything the last time, so it's nice to have a second chance to relive this moment.
But don't worry, actually, most Eurovision winners don't remember those emotional moments when their names were announced.
Yeah, but that's sad, because it's really interesting to see how winners' emotions and reactions
Miriam,
changed over
it's
the
not
last
that
6 decades of
I
Eurovision.
watched this.
Have a
I
look.
watched this film this evening. This is some clips of people winning.
Conchita Wurst.
By the way, if you want more Eurovision in your life, you can tune in to BBC Radio 2 Eurovision. It's a pop-up digital radio station, which you can listen to on digital radio, online, and on the iPlayer radio app. There's Sandy winning in Vienna. Brotherhood of Man, the mighty ABBA.
And the winner is the United Kingdom.
Luxembourg.
Norvège. L'Irlande.
Bravo la Yougoslavie.
Oops. Right.
And the waves.
Ah, that's our last winner. Yeah, that tape's beginning to look a bit old now, isn't it?
Ukraine. Yes, yes. Congratulations goes to Finland.
Dima Milan there, that was the last time Russia won. Will they win again tonight?
The winner is Azerbaijan.
And there's Marine, the last time Sweden won. They are two hot favourites, but Serbia could surprise us all.
I'm wondering how tonight's winner's face will look. But first, let's focus on the face of the executive supervisor of the IBU, Mr. Jon Ola Sand. I think he
Jon
has
is
something
great.
to say.
He's really terrific now. He
Yes,
steps it up every year.
Actually, tonight I'm very proud to announce that this fantastic event that is still going strong after 60 years has been added to the Guinness Book of Records for the longest running music competition on TV in the world.
And that's just tonight. Thank you, Jon Ola Sand. Now can we please start the voting?
Then I have to add, we have a result. We're ready to go through Europe to find out who will be the winner of the 60th edition.
And remember, the votes
Eurovision
tonight are a
Song
combination
Contest.
of your
So
phone
to
votes
Alison,
and the juries. The UK jury
yeah.
was made up of music industry professionals, Dave Arch, Evie Burnett, Pandora Christie,
Thank you very
Mark
much.
DeLisser,
I want to
and
small
Tommy
notice right now, the
Blaze. We
contestants
thank
in the
all
green
of them.
room, or the spokespeople in the 40 participating countries.
Or us.
And of course,
I
those
mean,
juries
seriously,
watched
can
last
it get
night's
any more
dress
exciting
rehearsal.
than this? We are now going to ask for the first
And
point
then
of
the
the
votes.
60 years Eurovision Song Contest.
The votes on the phone vote,
And
mind
we
that
will
from tonight.
call Montenegro.
We're off to Montenegro. Andrea should be waiting for us. With some very big earrings, I'm guessing. Wow. They're even bigger
Good
than...
evening,
I thought she
Andrea.
was dressed
point
in the
and
dress
we're
rehearsal.
sharing the screen.
This is a whole new outfit. Wow. Go, Andrea.
I'm honored to be part of this beautiful event again. Thank you for an amazing show, Vienna.
Do you think she thought the shot was cut
wish
at the
best
waist?
of luck
She appears to just
to
be wearing some
all of
trousers.
my colleagues, but especially to our representative, Knez.
Now,
And this is how Montenegro voted.
Serbia should do
are
well
the top
here. They always
results.
do. Russia got the 7.
8 points go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 8 points.
The Hour of the Wolf.
Our 10 points go to Albania.
L'Albanie, 10 points.
That was the I'm Alive. El Haidadani. We didn't like it. Well, maybe you did.
Finally, I can say our 12 points go to Serbia.
Et 12 points pour la Serbie. Thank you very much, Montenegro.
And a great start there for Bojana, Stamanov, and Beauty Never Lies. Montenegro were always going to score Serbia well, so that's not a great
We now
indication
build
of
a
how it's
bridge
going
to
how it's
Malta.
going to go. Off to Malta now, and Julie Sahra.
Good evening to
she
Malta.
did
May we
represent
have your votes, please?
Piers. Oh, look, some votes for us. The 1. We're not going home with 0 points.
Guten Abend, Vienna. This is Valette calling.
And another
What a
7 for
fantastic
Russia.
show tonight. Congratulations.
6 for Australia. Thank you very much.
8 points go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points from Malta go to Italy.
L'Italie, 12 points. Thank you very much, Malta. Have a nice evening. Bye.
Il Volo. At the top of the leaderboard there.
We build a bridge
Off to Finland now, to Krista. Are we? Oh, there she is. She's waving. We can see her in the hall. You got to see her at home. Oh, there she is. Krista thinks she thinks we remember that she entered with a song called "Marry Me." We don't.
Ding dong, Europe! Finally getting married. Thank you for a spectacular show. And
World of
here
a row.
are the finished votes. 8 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
10 points go to Estonia.
L'Estonie, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points go to Mumsmod, Sweden!
Et la Suède, 12 points. Thank you, Finland, and
Yeah, it's a league we're always
congratulations for
going
the
to
ring.
give Sweden a big
Thank you,
score.
Finland. When are you getting married, Alice?
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
And what about a nice honeymoon in Greece?
Yeah, shall we?
Let's go to Greece.
Oh, we're going to Greece next, okay. This is Helena, waiting for us in Athens.
We see the first points of Greece.
This is
Goodness.
Athens calling.
Good evening, Helena.
Confident young lady.
Good evening. Guten Abend, Vienna. This is
Steady,
Athens
Helena.
calling. Thank you for a fantastic show tonight. I am so excited to be among you after 10 years. Eurovision, you're my number one.
Okay, now give us the 8. Say the words 8. Go on.
And here we go for the Greek votes. 8 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
10 points go to Cyprus.
Chypre, 10 points.
Strange reaction in the room there.
And
Because
finally,
it wasn't the 12.
our 12 points go to Italy.
L'Italie, 12 points.
Il volo.
Thank you, Greece. Thanks for
Thank
your
you
votes.
once again for this amazing evening. Kalinichta.
Next to the line is Portugal.
This is Susie. Just Susie.
Good evening, Susie.
Oh. Ah, come on now, Susie.
Susie, where are you? Susie seems to be gone, so we will come back to Portugal a little bit later on, and we now move on to Romania.
This is Sonia. Any sign of Sonia in Romania? What if she's got a fountain behind her? No, no fountain, just
Good evening, Sonia.
smog, it looks like.
Hello Europe. Hello Europe. Servus Wien. Ihr habt eine echt tolle Show heute Abend auf die Bühne gebracht.
The Romanian
Dafür
tour sport has done
gratulieren wir
wonders
und
with that
bedanken
backdrop.
uns.
Really makes you want to go.
Wollt ihr wissen, für wen die Rumänen gestimmt haben? Also, here is the top 3 of the Romanian vote. 8 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 8 points.
10 points are for Russia.
La Russie, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points go tonight to Italia.
12 points pour l'Italie.
This
Thank you so much,
could be a
Romania, for your
really
results.
interesting night of voting. If this turns out to be a
Just
3-horse
Romania,
race,
and
it will
let's
be
get on
fantastic.
with
I do hope so.
Belarus.
It'll keep me interested and awake. Hey, Teo's in Belarus. How you doing, Teo?
Good evening, Theo. We see the first votes already. May we
hope he
have
doesn't
the
get run
top
over.
votes, please?
Seems a reckless place to stand.
Hello Europe, hello Vienna.
Just the one for
Thank
Italy
you so
here.
much. It was a great show and I so want to be there. But well,
That restraining
here
order.
the first results of the Belarusian vote. And now 8 points go to Belgium.
La Belgique, 8 points.
Have to look and the rhythm inside. You're 10.
Our 10 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 10 points.
And Russia for the 12, I'd say.
And finally, are you ready? 12 points go to Russia.
La Russie.
No
12
surprise
points.
there. Ooh, are the crowd turning? I think they might be.
We're now calling Albania.
And Olivia should be waiting us for there. Olivia Fortuna. Oh no, it's Andrei. Andrei in Albania, sorry. Olivia's up next from Moldova. Oh goodness.
Good evening, Andrei.
children's entertainer much?
I like the shirt.
Good evening, Europe. Guten Abend, Wien. This is Tirana calling.
The cap makes this
grand
outfit.
final,
Without that, he
it's
looks silly.
really great. Well done.
Thank you. Oh, I didn't do a
And
thing.
now, our 8 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
$10 points go to Maria Elena from Greece.
La Grèce, 10
They always
points.
score Greece highly. Spain or Italy? Italy, I should imagine, got the 12.
And finally, our 12 points go to Italy.
L'Italie,
There we
12
go.
points.
This is
Thank you,
interesting.
Albania, and enjoy the rest of the
And
night.
when you go back to the scoreboard, you'll see still a lot of countries who really haven't scored at all or have scored very low. Sadly, we are one of those countries, just the
Next
single
country
vote.
will be Moldova.
But we're far from the bottom. This should be Olivia Fortuna.
We see the
There
first
she is.
points from Moldova,
Star
and
Trek
we
the
see
musical.
Olivia. Good
Hello.
evening. May we have your top points, please?
Good evening, Europe. Guten Abend, Vienna. Chisinau calling. Congratulations with the 60th anniversary of Eurovision Song Contest. And now let's see the points.
Yes, let's.
8
7 for
points
Italy.
go to Sweden.
La Suède, 8 points.
I think it'll be
Our
12
10
for
points
Russia.
go to Russia.
Oh,
La
wow.
Russie, 10 points.
Where does the 12 go?
And finally, 12 points from Moldova go to Romania.
La Roumanie, 12 points.
To be honest, I'd forgotten they were in it.
Thank you, Olivia.
But there you go.
Thank you,
They've got 12
Moldova.
points. A sudden leap onto the left-hand side of the board.
Let's now build a bridge to Azerbaijan.
Now this should be Tural. Is he there? In Baku with the fire towers behind him. Well, there he is, very relaxed.
Good to see you, Tural. May we have your results,
Just
please?
6 for Sweden here.
Good evening, Europe. Good evening, everyone. First of all, many thanks for this amazing show. It was
Romania
really
might get some more
flawless.
points
Thank you.
here.
Thank you.
But obviously
And now
Russia,
it's time
I'd say, for the
our
12.
top points. Our 8 points go to, I'm a little bit surprised, but anyway, Italy.
L'Italie, 8 points.
Surprise, surprise. Very nice song.
Our 10 points go to, I'm a little bit surprised again, but anyway, to Georgia.
La Géorgie, 10 points.
Well, that's less surprising, I would say.
And finally, our 12 points go to, I'm not surprised at all. Our 12 points go to Russia.
Oh,
La Russie,
finally.
12 points.
You get to go home after this, old Tyrol. We're here till the bitter end. Russia, Italy, and Sweden. Tight as a tight thing there at the top. And we're off to Latvia next.
Next country will
and
be
Markus.
Latvia. Good evening, Marcus.
Hi. It's cool, right? It's cool.
Good evening, Europe. Good morning, Australia. And Labakar visiem. Thank you for the amazing night, and I really hope that you are love injected tonight. Are you? So here are the results from Latvia.
Okay, this will be another 12 for Russia.
8 points go to Italy.
L'Italie, 8 points.
Or 10 points and million kisses from me go to Polina Gagarin and Russia.
La Russie, 10 points.
Okay, this is interesting. Where is that 12 going?
Finally,
Must be to
our
Sweden.
12 points go to Hero from Sweden.
La Suède, 12
That
points.
is interesting. Latvia breaking ranks there and not giving 12 to Russia.
Thank you, Latvia.
We
I wonder if
have
that
now
means
received the votes
Sweden
of the first
has
10 countries, so
broken
let's
it.
see who's in the leads. And right now, in the lead is Russia.
Followed by Sweden, Måns Zelmerlöw.
There's Måns, heroes.
And third, Italy, Il Volo.
Before we move on, just one thing. Please remember that our motto is building bridges, and music should stand over politics tonight. And all our artists deserve equal treatment and respect. And
That
it's
is
all for the
something we've been
music.
saying
Thank
all
you.
week in the dress rehearsals, in the semi-finals.
We're now calling Serbia.
And of course, they are right. Maja should be waiting for us. Well, there she is.
Hello, Maya in Belgrade.
Oh, Maya. I do apologise. 3 points for
we are standing
Australia,
live from Belgrade.
just 7 to Italy.
And this is how Serbia voted. Our 8 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 8 points.
Russia should do well here.
10 points go to Russia.
La Russie,
And
10
again, a
points.
surprise. The 12 could go to Greece, maybe?
And finally, our 12 points go to Montenegro.
Et le Monténégro, 12 points. Thank you for your results, Serbia.
I think he's pleased.
Thank you.
Let's get on with Estonia.
Tanya is waiting for us in Estonia.
Hi, Estonia. Hi,
And they
Tanya.
typically... Oh, that's quite the necklace.
We see the first points. Maybe we have the top votes.
Hello, good evening, Vienna.
This is basically Russian and Sweden will do well here.
Tallinn calling. Thank you.
Oh.
We lost Estonia. We'll come back later to Estonia. We check that.
The
Thank
year
you
is
for now.
2015. It is as if there
Next
are
country
tin cans
is
and
Denmark.
string connecting us to these countries. It's extraordinary. Basim, who has represented Denmark. There he is.
Basim in Denmark. Good evening. May we have your votes?
Obviously dressed down Saturday in Denmark.
Good morning, Australia, and good evening, Europe. This is Copenhagen calling. Our 8 points from Denmark go to Guy Sebastian, Australia.
L'Australie, 8
That's their
points.
highest vote so far, getting them up top of the leaderboard.
And 10 points from Denmark go to Russia.
La Russie, 10 points.
Interesting. And I'm sure Sweden will get as well.
And finally, 12 points from Denmark go to Heroes, Sweden!
La Suède, 12 points.
The next country is Switzerland.
And waiting for us there is Letitia.
Bonsoir, Laetitia.
I think she's going out afterwards.
Bonsoir Vienne, bonsoir à tous, ici Laetitia Guarino en direct de Berne. Alors voilà, je vais
7
vous présenter
to
le
Russia
top 3
there,
pour la Suisse.
and
Donc
6
les
to
8 premiers
Italy.
points, nous les
So
attribuons
this could change
à
things up a little
l'Australie.
bit.
Australia, 8 points.
A sudden flurry for Australia.
Les 10 points suivants, nous les attribuons à la Norvège.
Norway, 10 points.
In the past, they have voted for us.
Le pays qui aura le plus conquis la Suisse, avec, auquel on va donner 12 points, c'est la Suède. Bravo.
And Sweden, 12 points. Merci beaucoup, Laetitia. Il passe une très très bonne soirée à Berne et en Suisse.
Not quite putting them in the lead. If Russia win
From
tonight, it's only their
Switzerland, we
third
go on with
victory.
Belgium.
Oh no, it's in fact they're only be their second victory. Yeah, they won back in
Bonsoir.
2008. Ah, here's Walid in Belgium.
Bonsoir, Vienne. Good evening, Europe. Good evening, ladies.
Voici les premiers résultats des votes belges. Et les 8 points vont à l'Italie.
Italy, 8 points.
Now, I would guess Sweden will get the 12, but Russia might get the 10.
10 points sont attribués à la Russie.
Russia, 10 points.
Et enfin, les 12 précieux points des votes belges vont à Rapapap Tonight, la Suède.
Sweden, 12 points. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir.
After Belgium, we are now calling France.
Now, in a shock, ladies and gentlemen, no Eiffel Tower this year. Yeah, look at that.
Bonsoir Paris, bonsoir Virginie.
She could be anywhere.
Bonsoir Arabella, bonsoir Myriam, guten Abend Vienne. Thank you very much for this amazing show. Bravo pour ce spectacle formidable. Alors voici les points de la France. 8 points pour la Suède.
Sweden, 8 points.
10 points pour la Russie.
Russia, 10 points.
Et 12 points pour la Belgique.
And Belgium, 12 points.
Oh,
Merci beaucoup.
good
la
for him,
France.
young 19-year-old Loic. And with him inside. I know not even half the countries have voted yet, but this is a very tight contest
And now we
tonight.
can't
A
wait to
real
hear the
three-horse
point of
race at the top there. Lilith should be waiting in Armenia, and it's a woman
Good evening, Lilith.
who also works as an Anne Hathaway impersonator.
Guten Abend, Wien. Good evening, Europe.
Ah, just
Ladies,
7 for
tonight
Sweden.
You look really gorgeous.
And that means something coming from her.
Thank you. Back to you. May we have
And
your
now
votes,
let me
please?
introduce to you our top points.
Okay, this is going to change things a bit.
8 points we give to Montenegro.
Le Monténégro, 8 points.
And of course, Russia will get the 12.
10 points go to our neighbors from Georgia.
La Géorgie, 10 points.
Warrior. Nina.
And finally, top 12 points from Armenia go to beautiful and talented young lady from Russia, Polina Gagarina.
La
Congratulations.
Russie, 12 points. Thank you, Lilith. Thank
Edging
you
their lead
to
a little bit there with
Armenia.
10 points. Still nothing in it. Next, we're off to Ireland. I imagine there'll be a big cheer
The
for
next
Nicky
bridge
Byrne
we're building
tonight in
is to
Dublin.
Ireland.
A great day for Ireland today, and if any crowd is going to enjoy seeing them,
Hey,
it's
Nicky
this
in
crowd.
Dublin.
Oh, look, a single point for United Kingdom. Thank you very much. We now have 2 points.
Good evening, Vienna. It's Dublin calling. Congratulations on what has been a great show there tonight.
Thank you so
Here
much.
are the results of the Irish vote.
So,
8 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
now, who have they
10
given their 10 and the
points
12 to?
go to Sweden.
La Suède, 10 points.
Okay, so 12 is an outside. Oh, maybe Serbia?
And finally, 12 points from Ireland go to Latvia.
La Lettonie, 12
Good
points.
night, Wien. Good night, Vienna.
Bye-bye, Nicky. Bye-bye,
Didn't see that
Ireland.
coming. Our Sia wannabe with love injected. Thank you, Nikki, and congratulations to Ireland. Commiserations
Let's now
also
go
for
to
Molly, their performer, who
Sweden.
didn't get through the semi-finals.
Good evening.
It's Marietta.
Good evening, Vienna. Thank you for this awesome show and for
Now,
uniting us all.
That's interesting. Russia and
reminding
Norway
us
only
that
getting
our
the 6 and the 7.
Are only in our minds, not in our hearts. The loving people of Sweden give 8 points to Italy.
L'Italie, 8 points.
Of course, they can't vote for themselves.
10 points to Belgium.
La Belgique, 10 points.
Norway? Presumably Norway.
And finally, 12 points to Australia.
Well, we couldn't have predicted that because, of course, Australia have never been in the competition before. Their first 12 of the evening.
Tack, Mariette.
That's Guy
Next
thanking
is
Mans from
Germany.
Sweden there. And Barbara. Hello, Barbara. Are you there? Oh, my goodness.
Hallo, Barbara in Hamburg.
It's like a bit of corrugated shed has blown off a roof and hit her in the neck.
Good evening, Vienna. This is Hamburg calling. We had so much fun with you tonight. We loved how you 3.5 ladies rocked this show. Here are the results from the German votes.
Thanks, Barbara.
Our 8 points go to Belgium.
La Belgique, 8 points.
Of course, Germany still to score. And Sophie at one point, people thought Black Smoke would do well, but nothing.
And our 10 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 10 points.
And our 12 points go to, big surprise, Russia.
La Russie, 12 points.
Danke, Barbara. And
Okay,
now,
after
for the
Australia
long way,
vote, we will be halfway
we're
through.
going to Australia. For the first time
This is
ever.
Li Lin Chin.
We ask for the results of Australia. Good morning, Australia.
Well, that's quite a day into evening outfit that Li Lin's gone for.
Good evening, Europe. We're very excited. Australia thanks you for
Lunch with the
including
girls,
us.
the early
For the first
cocktail,
time in your 60th
maybe a charity gala.
anniversary year.
She's covered. She's left the house, she's not gone home.
Australia's 8 points go to Italy.
L'Italie, 8 points.
Yes.
Our 10 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 10 points.
So who did Australia like best? We've no idea. No way of guessing.
And the all-important 12 points go to Sweden.
La Suède.
Well, turns out they thought the same as everyone else. The top 3 were their top 3.
Thank you so much, Australia. Have a nice day.
Okay, we're halfway through. 20 countries have voted. Good day.
After the results of 20 countries, we're now halfway through the voting.
Okay,
and
poor
right
old
now, in the
Electro
lead is
Velvet.
Russia.
Alex and Bianca, just 2 points, but at least
Sweden.
they have some points and they're not in the last position. That's Austria, poor old Austria, home nation, and Germany there.
So anything can happen. And please, let's give all the artists a big round of applause. They've been wonderful tonight.
I think Conchita will have a little chat now with Paulina
I'm sitting here
Gagarina
with
for
the
Russia.
outstanding, talented Paulina from Russia. You deserve to be in the lead. Give her a round of applause, everybody. It's such a silly question, but how do you feel?
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't stop crying. It's something incredible, and I can't believe in this. It's something. I want to say hi to my mom and my son, who is over there.
Thank you so much, Paulina. Keep that in your heart. You are beautiful. Your show was amazing. And as I said, you deserve to be in the lead.
Okay, thank you, Conchita.
Watch out, there is a head-to-head race going on. And currently, in the second place...
Now, Italy are slipping slightly. It's really turning into a 2-horse race now between Sweden and Russia. Interesting at the bottom, it's Germany, Austria, United Kingdom, France, all of which weren't in the semi-finals. Even Spain, who is in the Big Five, they're still at their number 20.
I'm just so happy to be part of this whole Eurovision bubble, and it's the greatest thing I've ever been in, and I'm just excited.
Sweden is a 5 times winner already, so do you feel some pressure?
Of course, there is some pressure, but I'm just really happy with what I performed tonight, and I'm just hoping that will generate a good score.
The running order of the votes is calculated by a logarithm so that it is the most exciting final we can get. A Swedish professor created the algorithm to determine voting order, which will disguise who's won for as long as possible.
Yes, but there are still 20 more countries to tell us the results, so we now call the Czech Republic.
And Daniela should be waiting for us. Hi, Daniela.
Good evening, Daniela in Prague.
Hallo,
The perfect dress to wear for an evening stroll by the river.
Hallo, wir begrüßen Sie alle. It's very nice to be part of the Eurovision Song Contest. In our opinion, you succeeded at the idea of building bridges all over the world, even with such a remote country as Australia. But now let's have a look at the Czech results, because we are very excited who tonight's winner is going to be. So 8 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
Okay. Will Sweden get the
10
12?
points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 10 points.
And 12 points go to Azerbaijan.
Et l'Azerbaïdjan, 12 points. Thank you for your results.
Bless him.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. Lara is waiting
Next
in
country
Spain
calling
now.
is Spain.
Looks like she's in Madrid.
Buenas noches.
7 for Australia. They're doing very well.
Good evening, Europe. Congratulations for the 60 years building bridges. A warm welcome to Australia and a big thank you to all the contestants. And now, let's see the Spanish
Very heartfelt
vote.
there,
Here we
Lara.
go. Our 8 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 8 points.
Our 10 points are for Russia.
La Russie, 10 points.
Have Italy got the 12? Or might it be-
And the 12 points from Spain go to Italy.
L'Italie.
This is still a 3-horse race.
Bye-bye. Thank you, Spain.
Well, just
We
down the road
built
now,
a very long bridge from Austria to Austria.
in Vienna, it's Kati probably.
Good evening, Vienna.
These have been standing there all day in the rain, waiting to wave their flags in that shot.
Servus, ladies.
7 to Sweden there.
I'm in the middle of 25 fans here at the Euro Village.
Looks like more than
in
25
Vienna,
people, I would say,
and
Casey.
The atmosphere is Weltklasse, fantastic. Yeah.
Okay, before we're losing you, may we have your top points, please?
Yes. Here are the results of the Austrian vote. 8 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
10 points go to Italy.
L'Italie, 10 points.
And why do I think the 12 might go to Australia?
And finally, our 12 points go to Australia.
Et l'Australie, 12 points.
Call me psychic. I don't know how I guessed that,
tonight.
but I just have a funny feeling they would.
Vienna is partying hard.
Danke, Kathi.
Italy have been in the contest so many times,
Let's
and in fact have
move on
only won the
with the
contest
former
twice.
Yugoslav
In
Republic of
1964 and back in
Macedonia.
1990. Marco, is
Good
that him?
evening,
Oh, there he
Marco.
is. Hi, Marco.
Guten Abend, Österreich, Europe and Australia. Before I gave the
the votes from Macedonia this evening.
Now, interesting. Italy, Russia, and Sweden have all got their votes already. Oh, no, don't do this.
Happy 60th birthday Eurovision Song Contest. Congratulations, guys.
Oh, at least you didn't do the whole thing.
So, here are the votes from Macedonia. 8 points go to Slovenia.
La Slovénie,
Yes, I get the feeling these top votes will be
10
quite random.
points go to Serbia.
La Serbie, 10 points.
And 12 points. I'm alive, Albania.
L'Albanie, 12 points.
Well, thanks for
Thank you,
nothing.
Marco. Bye.
Marco. Slovenia are next.
Next on the line
And
is Slovenia.
Sweden and Russia should do well here. They normally do. Tinkara is waiting for us. There
We
she
now
is.
see the first points from Slovenia on your screen. Good evening.
Is there a science fiction convention
Dobro
going
večer,
on?
sosedje. Good evening from Lipica. You have made another night when dreams come true, and I'm going to share with you mine.
What was your
the
dream?
next Eurosong with live orchestra. Our votes
Well, I'll make a
are
note of that. Thank you so much,
8
Tinkara.
points, 8 punti per l'Italia.
It's only 5 for Russia. I'm very
Italy,
surprised
8
by that.
points. 10 points, Montenegro.
Le Monténégro, 10 points.
Well, there's a country doing much better than it should.
And 12 points, Sweden.
La Suède, 12 points. Bye bye, Slovenia.
The next votes are coming from Hungary.
And Sila should be waiting for us in Hungary. There she is. Hello.
Good evening. We can't wait to hear your votes.
Hello, Europe.
Now,
Thank you
Russia
for
only
this
getting
magical
6 here, so this is a
evening.
chance for Sweden to edge ahead.
We really enjoyed the show. Now you can see the first results of the Hungarian voting on the screen. Hungary gave 8 points to Australia.
L'Australie, 8 points.
10 points to Sweden.
La Suède, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points to
Azerbaijan?
Belgium.
Belgium.
La Belgique, 12 points.
The voting really is not
Thank you
following
so
the
much.
traditional patterns quite as much tonight. People are breaking rank.
Thank you.
We're now calling the United Kingdom.
Ah, Nigella Lawson. Where is she? Sitting in front of the London Eye, I'll be bound. Yes?
Your first points are already showing on the screen. Good evening, Nigella, in London. May we
Lots of
have your
people from
top
the
points,
UK
please?
here cheering her on.
Guten Abend, Wien. Das war doch toll. Vielen Dank. It's a deep, deep joy to be here, and I'm happy to announce the results of the United Kingdom.
Just
Our
6 for
8
Russia.
points go to l'Italia. 8 points to Italy.
Italie, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Australia.
L'Australie, 10 points.
Is it Sweden?
Et nous 12 points à la Suède.
The United Kingdom has spoken.
Thank
They
you so
want
much, Nigella.
Sweden to win. Thank you so much, Nigella.
My pleasure. Good night.
Beautifully done.
It is a
All the
head-to-head
languages,
race
and that
tonight.
did it. That got Sweden to the top of the leaderboard for the first time in a while. They were there at the very beginning of the evening, and now they're back. Will they continue to edge
Sweden
forward?
is in the lead again.
Or is that Swedish
Let's get on
professor's
with the next
algorithm
country.
just
It's
messing with our
Georgia.
head? Okay, it's Natya now in Georgia.
Good evening, Natya.
Selamat coba Eropa.
7 for Sweden and only 5 for Russia. That is bad. Georgia would think Georgia would definitely give 12 to Russia.
Great job.
Uh-oh.
Nadia, we lost you. We coming back to Georgia and get on with the next country for now.
It should be Lithuania.
Lithuania.
And this is Sunye. Sunye, I think it's pronounced, in Lithuania. Well, hello.
Good evening, Lithuania. Good to see you. May we have your votes, please?
Good evening, Europe. Good morning, Australia.
Ooh,
it
one
was
for
a
Italy.
fabulous show. Dankeschön, Österreich. And here we go with the Lithuanian votes. So 8 points go to Estonia.
Estonie, 8 points.
And Latvia might do quite well here as well.
10 points go to the hero of Sweden.
La Suède, 10 points.
And finally, another 10 points plus extra 2 for the love injection. Latvia, congratulations!
Well, that is interesting. Russia totally bypassed there. The crowd in Vienna wanting Sweden to win, I feel. Celia is waiting for us in the Netherlands.
Good evening!
Oh my goodness. Does she know the dress looks like that? It's a bit of a Judy Finnegan moment.
Hello, Vienna. Our compliments to all the people behind the scenes because the show looks great. I'm so nervous for all the contestants, so we're going to go to the points.
You should be nervous for yourself.
8 points go to Australia.
L'Australie, 8 points.
Okay, this could be the beginning
Go to
of Sweden.
Sweden.
Okay, this could be the beginning of Sweden increasing that lead.
12 points go to Belgium.
La Belgique, 12 points.
Well, we weren't sure if the Eurovision fans would respond to that song, but it seems like they did. The rhythm inside.
From the Netherlands, we are traveling to Poland.
And she was one
Good
of the
evening.
milkmaids last year.
Hi, Ola.
Do you think the butter's ready?
Hello, Vienna. Our 8 points go to Australia.
L'Australie, 8
And again,
points.
just 6 for Russia there and 7 for Italy.
10 points go to Latvia.
Lettonie, 10 points.
Surely 12 for Sweden and a big cheer in the hall.
And finally, 12 points from Poland go to Sweden.
La Suède, 12 points.
Just edging ahead now. But of course, still very easily caught.
Thank you
Curse
so
that
much.
professor and his algorithm. 269 points, 248 points, 212. It's still anyone's contest.
Well, we'll still have the results of 10 more countries ahead of us, but let's check out our current top 3. In the lead is Sweden.
Followed by Russia.
Give her a cheer, be nice. That's Palina. And her song was 1 Million Voices, and it was a very good song.
That is, surprise, surprise, Daria, Italy.
Italy sort of know they're not going to win now. But
And
what
now
a
we're
result
calling
for them.
Israel
Terrific.
for the next results.
Considering how badly they did last year, really terrific. Ofer is waiting in Israel.
Good evening, Ofer.
Good evening, Europe. Good evening, Vienna. Shalom. This is Jerusalem calling. What an exciting night this is indeed. And we have the results of the Israeli votes. So here are the top 3. 8 points to Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
Interesting.
Our 10 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points from Israel, with all the love in the world, to Italy. Thank you and good night.
L'Italie, 12 points.
Maybe they're
Bye-bye,
making a
Israel,
comeback.
and thank you for your votes.
And next, of course, we're going to Russia, so they will miss out.
Let's get on with Russia.
Dmitry should be waiting for us there.
Welcome, Dmitry.
Hello, lovely Vienna.
4 points for Australia.
Thank you for a beautiful performance. Mother Russia is here. So please take a look at the first voting results. Here they are.
That's right.
And now it's a pleasure to announce that 8 points go to Sweden.
8 points, Sweden.
10 points go to Belgium.
10 points pour la Belgique.
He's done so well tonight, that boy. 19 years old, wrote the song himself.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, 12 points from Russia go to Russia. Kidding. To
He
Italy.
wishes. Yeah, that can go well. Yeah, just don't joke with the votes, love. Don't joke.
Thank you, Dmitry. Thank you, Russia, for voting.
Next is San Marino.
Sweden have won 5 times already. Are they going to make it 6? Valentina.
Buonasera, Valentina.
Did the moths get at that? Oh, look at you. Thank you very much, San Marino. And a vote for France as well.
And thank you, Austria, for your wonderful show. So, here are the points from San Marino jury.
But just 7 for Sweden.
8 points go to Australia.
L'Australie, 8 points.
So Italy should get the 12 here.
Vola, vola, and 10 points go to Italy.
L'Italie, 10 points.
Will Russia get the 12? Maybe they will.
And maybe 12 points go to Latvia.
La Lettonie, 12
Okay,
points.
that
Thank you very much,
has stirred
San
things
Marino
up.
and Valentina, see you on the Eurovision stage next year then.
That's about 3 times now Russia has been passed by
And
in
now
the
I
voting.
say buonasera to Italy.
And Federico is there.
Europe, good morning, Australia.
Yes, good morning, Australia. We understand
Ciao,
that. It's a different
Alice.
time.
Ciao, Miriam. Congratulations on your amazing show.
Grazie.
This is how Italy voted. Are you ready?
Very.
8 points go to Israel.
Israel.
The golden
8
boy. We had thought that might do much better with Nadav Gerj, golden
Our
boy.
10 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 10 points.
Will Sweden get the 12?
And finally, Italy gives 12 points to Sweden.
Oh, this is nail-biting stuff.
Hi, thank you.
6 countries left
Thank
to
you, mille
vote.
grazie.
And Russia could still catch them.
Now we're traveling up north to Iceland.
Sweden should do well here.
Good evening, Reykjavik.
Is it really
Hello,
dawn?
Vienna. Good
in
evening,
Iceland?
Europe. Good evening, Europe, and good morning, Australia. This is Reykjavik calling. Here are the results.
Just 6
of
for
the
Italy.
Icelandic
Oh, and just 3
vote.
for Russia. So this is a big opportunity for
Australia,
Sweden now.
8 points.
L'Australie, 8 points.
Norway, 10 points.
La Norvège, 10 points.
This
And
is it.
finally, the 12 points go to Sweden.
Et 12 points pour la Suède.
Okay. We still can't call it. We still can't call it.
Alice Arabella, guten Abend aus Wien. Ich bin mir sicher, dass heute Abend in der Welthaus...
Now I can hear
to
I can hear some
Cyprus.
talking. I don't know what it is, but here is Cyprus.
Here you are.
That's
Now I
Lucas.
can see you. That makes sense. Hi, Lucas.
And again, the Cyprus tourist board, the Cypriot tourist board, have done a marvellous job there.
Alice Arabella, guten Abend
Presumably it's
aus
12 points
Zypern.
for Greece.
Wien. Ich bin mir sicher, dass heute Abend in der
Just
Welthauptstadt
5 for
der Musik
Russia.
die Welt
So again,
vereinigt wird
if
mit
Sweden
euren
get
Brücken.
12, they are one step
That's all we
closer
want.
to lifting the trophy tonight.
May we have your votes, please?
This is Nicosia calling. Cyprus has voted. Greece, 8 points.
Only 8
La Grèce,
points to
8
Greece. That is unprecedented, I think. I might be wrong, but it's very unusual.
Sweden, 10 points.
La Suède,
Only
10
10 to
points.
Sweden. And Maria from Greece is actually from
And
Cyprus.
Finally, 12 points to Italy.
L'Italie, 12 points.
No argument in the hall. There's a good song.
Vielen Dank und auf Wiedersehen.
Dankeschön. Thank you.
Let's build a bridge to...
Well, I've just heard, actually, we've done the math. However, we have
Is that
further
it?
countries coming up, but it's no longer possible for any other country to catch up. We already have a winner.
That's
and the
extraordinary.
winner is
Sweden.
Sweden.
Sweden are the winner. It's been one of the tightest competitions we've had in recent years. This will be their 6th time winning. Mans Zamalo, the song's Heroes. And it really was the whole package. A deserving winner and a popular win here in the house.
His winning song. We now move on to the last results. And we're now calling Norway.
Well, this will just cement his lead, I imagine. By the way, if you are waiting for the news on BBC One, it will follow this programme, which is overrunning
Oslo.
slightly.
Good
If her
evening, Vienna.
if her blood sugars run low,
And
she's
hello to all you
she's fixed for
wonderful people
snacks.
out there. I guess you're really excited now.
well, not really. Yeah, come on.
8
Hurry up.
points go to Latvia.
La Lettonie, 8 points.
That's Aminata,
10
Love Injected.
points go to Australia.
L'Australie, 10 points.
Question is, will they be asked back next year?
And
It seems, as an
now,
experiment, it seems to have
12
worked, but
points
we don't
go
know.
to our heroes, Sweden!
Yes!
Suède, 12 points.
The lead increased.
Oh my God, the points keep coming in. Thank you so much, Oslo.
We just need to retry a few countries now. Poland, Estonia, and Georgia. No,
Next
Portugal,
country
sorry.
is Portugal.
Portugal. She fell off the edge of a cliff. There she is.
Good evening, Susie.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Finally, I'm back.
Yes, you are, Susie.
Good evening, Vienna. Good evening, Austria. Hello, Europe.
Yeah.
Lisbon calling now, finally.
Yes.
Congratulations for this amazing, amazing final.
yes.
So our 8 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 10 points.
Palina Gagarina. And we really spare her a thought because she did a
Last but
terrific
not the
performance
least,
and it was a
the
very good
12
song and could
points
easily
go
have won
to
tonight.
Chun, 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 chun. Italy! Congratulations!
And
12
Il Volo.
points. Thank you so much,
A great
Portugal.
night for Italy.
Thanks, Susie, for coming back to us. Goodbye.
Back to
Now
Estonia
we'll
now,
have
and
Estonia
Tanya.
on the line. Once again.
Estonia. Oh yes, the necklace.
Good to have you back, Tanya.
Welcome back to Tallinn.
Doesn't Tallinn look lovely this time of year?
Congratulations, Sweden.
but let's see how Estonia voted.
Only 3 for Italy.
So, 8 points from Estonia go to Hungary.
La Hongrie, 8 points.
If you say so.
10 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 10 points.
And we're guessing it's one more 12 for Russia, but too late.
Finally, 12 points from Estonia go to beautiful Polina and Russia.
La Russie, 12 points.
Bye.
Goodbye, Tanya. We move on to the last country of tonight, and we ask Georgia for their votes.
And this is Natya. There's Natya.
Natya, here you are.
Only 7 for
Great to be
Sweden, 5
back.
for Russia.
Hello
So
again,
who knows where these
Europe.
votes are going? It doesn't matter, but let's see.
We have our votes, and Georgia gave its 8 points to, I love this country, Italia.
L'Italie, 8 points.
Well, 10 points will go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 10 points.
Of course, I have to congratulate Sweden. 12 points don't go to Sweden. It goes to Armenia.
L'Arménie, 12 points. Thank you so much, Natya and
Of course it
Georgia.
does.
And maybe we can say once again,
Armenia got
the
12.
winner.
Those were the very last
And
points,
we
and
didn't.
now it is
I
official.
mean, that really, I mean, we were better than that. Come on.
Eurovision Song Contest is
Poor old Alex and Bianca. 5 points.
Mont-Saint-Malo.
Still, not on the bottom. That was Germany, Austria, and France below us. But right now, it's about celebrating tonight's winner. A very popular win here in the hall. Mans Zamalo. And it really hit everything. He's a good-looking guy. The staging was imaginative and different. We hadn't really seen it before. And let's not forget what it was all about. The song. A really popular, upbeat song with a hint of electro-folk. I don't think anyone can complain that Sweden oh, it's like the office Christmas party down here. Okay, yeah, as you, yeah, yes, just hurry along now. I mean, we are thrilled you won and everything, but we have been here for 17 hours. Now, throughout the evening, I hope I've done my job of telling you what's going to happen next. No one knows what happens next. They've never made it this far in run-throughs. So, expect it to be a little bit of a shambles, but who cares? There's Conchita with the exquisite trophy. Like, his friend is just on stage taking photographs with her phone. Aww. A big hug for last week's winner. This must be emotional for Conchita. She's really made the most of her year as the winner of Eurovision. There he is, this year's winner. Mans Zamalo from Sweden. It's already been a big hit across Europe, and this will catapult it into other territories, I'm sure.
Do you have something to say?
I have so much to say right now. I'm so extremely happy, and I want to thank all of you for voting and supporting me. My entire team, Frederick and David, who couldn't be here, but who made this performance possible. And I just want to say that we are all heroes, no matter who we love, who we are, or what we believe in. We are all heroes.
That really was one of the best voting sequences we've had in a long time. And again, Polina Gagarina and Il Volo coming second and third, both doing very, very well.
It's one of the most successful countries
Bojana from
in
Serbia is
Eurovision
crying back there.
tonight. It's their 6th win. Sweden brandishing the trophy, a picture.
She ended up
that
in the
will
top
go
10,
down in
just.
Eurovision
So
history for sure.
She shouldn't be embarrassed.
And now everybody's
Israel,
cheering,
Golden Boys
not
came
only
ninth.
here in the
Norway
audience, but
came
also
eighth.
in the
Australia,
green
fifth.
room. Yes, they might be a bit disappointed
And
because
Belgium
there was
came
a head-to-head
fourth, which is a
race
great
going
result
on
for them.
quite a long time. But you know, after all, it's only Eurovision. And the most important thing is that 40 countries have come together to entertain the whole world with their great songs and build bridges.
And I really think they all deserve a big round of applause for all the artists of the 60th
Now, in
Eurovision
fairness
Song
to
Contest.
Alice,
Vienna, give it up
Miriam,
for
and
them.
Arabella, this is awkward because, of course, the stage set for Sweden was one of the most complicated to put in. There's the projection to organize and the backdrop.
It was amazing. Thank you to
But I think it's
every
more or
single
less done now.
contestant.
Looking down, I can see
And
that
there
Mans
they
is
are.
getting into place.
There she is.
Oh, everybody's darling, Conchita.
What a show, right? What a show.
And what a winner.
Oh, what a winner. Hello.
Yes, and one more point maybe. We all have a very good reason to party all night long. And there's one thing I want to say. There's nothing like celebrating with so many millions and millions of fans. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for your support. And make some noise for yourself now, please.
Arabella looks
Thank you
so
very
happy
much
this is
also
over.
to China for watching tonight. I hope you had great fun. Ladies.
Well, thank you, merci
That's
to
Mans
all
trying to get his head
40
together. He's got to do
contestants.
this. And we
And
were
thank
saying
you, of
earlier,
course, to
every
Vienna.
performance he's done has been flawless because it's a very complicated dance to do with the projections.
I guess.
Yes. Can't wait to see tonight's winner,
Apparently we
Sweden,
can.
again on stage. So we're just about to hear that song that might turn into a classic
there's
in
Alex
Eurovision
from the United
history.
Kingdom,
And
the
now
back
there's
there.
only
He's still
one thing
smiling,
left
bless
to
him, with his
say.
5 points.
Good morning, Australia. It was lovely having you. And
good night, Europe.
Who thought we'd ever hear those words? Here's one more time. The winner of Eurovision 2015, Sweden, and Mans Amalo and Heroes.
What has been done? Let's run for cover. What if I'm the only hero left? You better fight, you're off your gun once and forever. He said go dry your eyes and live your life like there's no tomorrow, son. And tell the others to go singing like a hummingbird, the greatest anthem ever heard. We are the heroes of our time, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds. We are the heroes of our time, heroes, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds, heroes, we are the heroes of our time, heroes, but we're dancing with the demons in our minds, heroes,
Big thanks to Hilary Whiteley, Simon Morris, Ruth Mills, Anne Fitzgerald, Helen Bishop, Stephen Neal and Steve Hocking in London. And in Vienna, Louise Coleman, Lawrence Galkoff, Chris McCluskey, Adrian Hilton, Nora Ryan, Gemma Hodgson, Rashmi Bajnath, Helen Riddell, and of course, Guy Freeman. Thanks to Nigella back in London. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's show, and I hope you think this is a deserving winner. This is Graham Norton, bidding you farewell. Till we meet again in Sweden in 2016 for next year's Eurovision Song Contest. Good night, everybody. And spare a thought for poor old Electro Velvet. Good night.